We're live again. What's going on, everybody? It's Tuesday. Oh, we're live. It's Tuesday. What's going on,
man?
Well, Andy, you're looking the part.
It's hairband night. I'm excited.
Well, you know, it was Monster Ballads. Well, it was Monster Ballads last week, and I think somebody mentioned, Andy, we were expecting something from you with how you look.
Well,
now you look like you're 1989 right now,
or every other weekend, whatever. I guess whatever you decide.
Oh yeah, man, you look
this is awesome.
I love it,
man. It looks like you're looking like you're in a pretty good spot too again, back at the beach, huh?
I only haven't. This is it. This is the final foray. Here we have like 6 more days. We're coming home this weekend, so I will be back at the 210 bar from now on. No more beach, Instagram. No more beach anything. So,
which
it's been a fun summer.
Switching places because I'll be at the beach next week.
There you go.
So
let's hope you have internet access, or we might have a members only live stream.
We'll talk about that because we're not sure yet how that's going to look, but hopefully we'll be all right.
Got
and
my
little girl set up my Def Leppard bobbleheads down here. I got
is that little Joe Elliott? Is that Joe Elliott?
That's Joe. There's Viv. You can see him.
No Phil Collins? The bald guy?
Phil has a lot of hair for this one. I'm not going to lie to you. He has a lot of hair.
That's Phil 1968.
That's Phil 19 never.
Yeah.
And then they did make Rick anatomically correct here. So, you know, he's got the one arm.
You didn't break the arm off. You just kept it. It was like that.
That's post pyromania, I suppose, for Rick. But yeah, so she said, awesome. Daddy, you put him out? I said, of course I'll put him out. So
yeah. Well, look, we got some people in the chat. A lot of
What's up? Brian is in the house. Our fact checker is here.
Yes.
Dad, what's good to see you, Scott. Scotty's here as always. We're going to bring him on later.
Hey, and somebody outdoors in Maryland.
Jeff Maryland's here.
Jeff reviews. Awesome. Good to see you, Jeff. Glad you're here. Like seeing new people.
Jeff, what's up, man?
Not new, but, you know, it's awesome.
Hey, this is going to be fun tonight.
It's going to be really fun. I wanted to say real quick one thing. If you look in the chat, you'll see our members, and they're being designated. You see right now it's a 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not sure. We didn't really explain what will happen. So as you become a member, you get sort of like these, what do they call times? I don't know what they're called. But you can give some kind of signal for how long someone's been a member. And the default is like green, yellow, blue, and with an it's nothing really great. We, of course, do it differently here, right, Andy? Tell them what they'll get eventually as they move on in length of time as members.
So I wish I could pull these up. Anyway, every time we get a new milestone, and we'll pull them up. Actually, Tyler, you can share a screen later if you want, but a different emoji will come up. Eventually, it's going to spell 21090, which is kind of fun. So it'll kind of let us know how long you've been with us.
Exactly.
It's, we're very appreciative. And then at the end of a year, you get a very cool special LEP Inspire 21090 logo that will say you've been with us for a year, which is pretty cool. So
that is true. So that'll be cool. So we'll know exactly how long you've been with us. So again, thanks for last week. If you want to become a member, we're gonna have some fun stuff coming. I promise you.
Yes, we are.
One of those, Andy, is our merch, our t-shirt page, which we've been working on for the last week, diligent. And today's been not great for us, but I think we've got it under control now.
We were figuring out some kinks. We did have some people buy some stuff, which is really cool.
I think Micah from
we would thank you.
Reviews was the first purchaser. He was the first purchaser.
My favorite thing too. That is my absolute favorite of all the stuff. I'm not going to lie.
We'll talk about that in a second, but we'll show it. Hopefully he puts that right up in his bedroom. I mean, it's perfect for 1980s, right? You put posters on your wall.
That's pretty cool.
I'm sure Shade would love that.
I know. What are you gonna do? But yeah, it's actually pretty neat. Some of the stuff that we are able to, the more we learn, the more we grow, the more this is kind of fun, and we're appreciative.
Totally.
Yes, to our members, we can't thank you enough. To those who follow us and are with us every week, but it's kind of cool to be on this little journey together, to kind of grow together. I think is kind of neat because we are learning as we go too, and every day, every week. That's our goal. We said since day one we want to do something every week or every time we go out bigger and better than we did before.
Totally.
So I think that's kind of the fun of what we've
and Dickie, I know you've been with us for a long time. This is just membership. So as you become, we just offered it last week. So it's the membership, not how long you've been a subscriber, but member.
Right.
You'll get special denotation.
So it'll change from, I guess, month to month, Todd, or every couple of months. So
every month, and then it's like, I think then it's like 6 months. It goes incrementally. I think 1 month, 2 months, 6 months. I don't actually know. We should probably know that, but we don't. Hey, Priscilla, what's going on? I just want to say hello to you. I love seeing people. We love our regulars. We love them. They're like our bread and butter. But it's always cool to see new people. Hopefully, you check other people out that are in our chat. Some of our members. Yeah, we hope everybody has a fun. Stay with us. We've got some fun things for tonight. Really fun things.
We definitely do. So
not only the topic, but we got some good beers, some good whiskey. It's viewers' choice whiskey. I mean, come on. I know what Jimmy and Ojan, he's got that McCormick's ready to go, I'm sure.
That's right. And I have a couple bottles tonight, Todd, that I'm excited about. So
I can't wait to get home to my bottles. My bottles are
It's your bottle. It's your whiskey. That could have made it tonight too.
It really should have, but I'm killing my list with my number 1, so I didn't want to kill it too bad with like my number 8 or 7. But Child's Play certainly should have been on this list because they had.
Well, let's be honest. If we're talking about our topic tonight,
yes,
all right?
Yes. Hey, Jeff, good. Pick up a few bottles.
This was hard. This was really hard to come up with 10. And the two of us, not to give too much away, we did not have one song that was the same, which is kind of crazy.
Very crazy.
I had a friend of mine, Johnny's on all the time, and he's probably going to come on tonight. He said, hey, I'm making my list. He sent me a few over. None of those were the same. So it's so funny how this is different than the ballads where all these big bands had one hit. Now you're going through their catalog and you're getting excited.
Well, this was difficult, but here's how I did this list. And I think you followed it. We only put the art one time. So I could have probably put a few artists multiple times. And then I started going through who were my favorite hair band artists because they influenced me with their songs that I love so much. So they have to be on this list so much. So I basically went through the process of who were my 15 favorite bands, and then what did they play that really resonated with me, and that's how I came up with my top 10 list.
Yep, and it's hard. Some of it I thought about how I felt live when I hear a song versus in the car. Speaking of Johnny is on with us. What's up, John?
What's up, John? Man, I love it. John's gonna be
this is right up his alley. Yeah, he's gonna have to come on later and share his list because
he didn't come on last week.
But yeah, anyway, this is gonna be fun. Some other stuff about this week. Now, for those of you who have been with us a while and have watched a lot of our videos, November is a huge month for 21090 because we are usually actually the past 2 years we've been the first of almost any channel out in YouTube, which is hard to do to get the releases from Goose Island, Bourbon County Stout release. And today, Scotty just sent, did you guys see the new releases? We saw them. They came out. So they had their new releases, what's going to be coming up, and we're going to get our hands on them early again.
Yes, we are.
So we're going to have November's going to be fun, and we have one really special video, which I cannot wait.
We're going to need help with that one.
Yeah, we may need some help.
Scott, you might have to help. You're definitely going to have to help us with this one. Because if we do it, we may not finish.
A fourth of the season now done in the books, and the Orioles are in second place.
What are they doing tonight? Hey, how about that? Well,
so
and do you have a new member? I love that. Awesome. We love that, John. Andy, do you have any music for new member music? Nothing. No,
we're running a little bit of time this week.
How about we do the Flacco? That sounds good.
What can I give John?
Thank you, John. You're the man. You are the man.
Johnny. That's awesome. I have some good stuff for you. Don't worry.
John's got the number 2 next to him. All right.
But I guess we'll just start off with Todd looking like a fool.
How about Hawaii?
You know what's funny in that clip?
John probably likes that more anyway.
You're doing yourself laughing at me in the background.
We do that a lot. But that's awesome. Thank you, John.
Thanks, John. You're the man. Look at Finroo, all the way from New Zealand, our old friend, our old brewer.
Hey, what's going on?
How was that, Fit? How are you, buddy? Hope you're doing well and staying safe down there in New Zealand.
Jimmy just gave a shout out to John, and John just said that the world's just tied up. Hold on 1 second. Can I do this? Eventually, every one of you needs one, but
yeah, I get you can. But we wait for Scott to come on to do that, though. If you want to do it now, go ahead.
All right, I'll wait.
You're the gourmet around here, Eddie.
That's true. Nicely
the cool
done.
thing about it, as we increase the number of members, we will be doing live streams, member only, from fun places. So we got to grow it first. So, I mean, we have what now 7? Hey, that's great. And we might actually do a live stream next week if Annie can't get connection. We might do a members only live stream. So jump on. We also have a nice benefit for our new members. It's 15% off our merch, which we're launching tonight, Andy. Right?
Yep. So we can talk about that.
I mean, do you want to go into that? I can share my screen.
Sure,
yeah. So
So I mean, basically, Todd, if you want to just talk a little bit about it, I'm just pulling this up right now as an example.
Perfect. So, one of the things we wanted to do when we rolled out membership was also have, there you go, beautiful, a merch page where you can go in and hopefully support us. If you don't want to be a member, even just grab some cool gear that has our logo on it. And Andy's, the creative genius that he is, has also created a Def Leppard inspired font. Of course, our classic logo there, our train logo, which is sort of being phased. We're going to keep it, but it's, it's not our main logo really anymore. We use a lot. But then there's also some very funny emojis that Andy's created of, if you're a member, somebody throw up the emojis of me and Andy, the bald Andy and the bald Todd and the drug dealer Andy. So put that in and you will see what those emojis look like. And he's got some fun, if you want to have a bald emoji Todd, which Andy, you probably might just do to make fun of me. That's there too, in some fun ways, whether it's a shirt or a poster or what have you. We also have COVID masks, which I think are very appropriate. 21090.
Do you want to share your screen and show the score?
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, definitely. Let me do that.
So why not? Because there's some fun stuff on there. I mean, we've even got things for your dog. If your dog is a 21090 fan, like, let's be honest, what dogs aren't? We've got some doggy outfits. I mean,
Can you see this, Andrew? All right.
Rocky Mountain Man, by the way, says Todd, we owe him a shirt. So
we owe him a shirt.
So this is funny. So click on that poster.
Oh, shoot, you're right. Well, I can give you a beer too. All right. So this is our and Andy, we probably should put the link in the chat. Yeah, I'll do that in a second. Hold on. Again, this is just published today.
Just launched.
There were some kinks, but what I will say is if you are a member, there is a code in our discussion tab right now. If you're a member, you'll get 15% off any order for the next week. So,
and Todd creatively came up with, if you put it in the code, right?
Well, that's for members only, and you're going to give it to everybody. But if you want to do that, go ahead.
Oh, what the hell? It's fine. If you put in code, I'm in a giving mood.
You are in a giving mood. Okay.
If you put in 21015, you get 15% off all our merchandise.
Well, there you go.
So that's cool.
Andy, all the members are mad at you now. But anyway, I think this is a funny thing here. This COVID, this mask, very appropriate. When you go to your breweries, you can do it in different colors.
Stay home, watch us. Whatever color you want.
There, I guess it's only certain colors you can do it in. There's the white. I think I like that gray. That's kind of neat.
The gray looks kind of nice. Go back to the poster that.
Okay, so
this is my favorite. It's so appropriate for hairband night.
And this is appropriate. Not a T-shirt, not a sweatshirt, not even a COVID mask. Micah jumped on that 15% off. He saw the discussion board post and bought himself, for those about to sip, we salute you, ACTC. So AC is Andy's, that's his initials, and TC is my initials. And we love rock and roll. And he's going off of the ACDC play of words there. How funny is that? Now, my wife saw this emoji of me, and she said, that's not like you. I mean, you have a little bit of hair on the sides, and you're not that bald. I said, well, what are you going to do? And she said, that doesn't look like Andy either.
Tell your wife, slim pickings on what we were able to come up with as close as we could.
It gets the point across, though. I think you know who's who.
They kind of know who's who, the two of us.
That's what I said. Anyway, we're having fun with it. We have a bunch. There's mugs.
Hey, pull up the Lep font. Jimmy
sure.
wants to see that, because that's cool. That's really cool too. We're going to be doing more with this soon as well.
Yeah.
But if you go down, you can see there's that Def Leppard. That long sleeve one's really nice.
Oh, that's good too. I just clicked on that, but there you go.
So there you go. So that I might break out of my Def Leppard wearing style. I might actually rock a 21090 Lep shirt soon. So
well, you know, and that is still Def Leppard. I think it works because you're still in the leopard font. But we got just our regular. I like this. I'm the classic guy. We're also going to put up. You know, we are brewing sort of. We've kind of dropped that moniker a lot because we do a lot of whiskey and other things. But there will be some stuff up here that have the classic. You know, I have the one T that says 21090 Brewing Company. It'll say it'll have that. It is
your favorite. I can't let it go since you love it so much. So we're going to keep it.
So I'm actually brewing next week, so it'll be fun.
Well, we talked about that today too. We are thinking about doing, and you guys can tell us what you think, a virtual Oktoberfest this year. Since we can't get people together, why not bring people to us? Yes. We'll send out beer. We'll have a big party. We'll put it on a live stream. Maybe if you guys want this summer or this fall, we'll
socks. Who doesn't want a sock? I love mine. I mean, put on their left foot or right foot and see Todd's bald dome or Andy's drug dealer hat, or whatever. There's, we're bound to what everybody knows what Teespring. I mean, maybe you don't, but Teespring does all this. We get a very small cut of this, but we do get a cut, so that's the good thing. But they handle everything, so you don't have to worry about any. They are very reputable. I'm sure
they're going to ship it to you all and make sure that it actually comes on time and looks good. So
we've actually bought some stuff too, so we'll have some stuff as well. So we're also purchasing as well. So we will I have one shirt. My wife has a shirt, but I bought a sweatshirt, my kid's shirt. So I had fun with it. I spent probably too much, but whatever. I got to support our own. If other people are supporting, we got to support it, right? Anyway,
that's right.
A lot of fun stuff. Hopefully you guys like it. Check it out. There's a lot on. Andy did almost all of this. He did actually all of it. If anything seems weird, complain to Andy. But if not,
everything that you see as far as the designs, yes, you can complain. Todd's in charge of pricing. I just want to throw that out there. So
I try. Listen, we're not making much. I can tell you this: our margin's not very big.
I just make sure. I know. I just want to give you credit, Todd. You're our analytics guy. I'm our creative guy. You know,
I like that 21090 just like that. That's although will people really know what that is? Who cares, right? It looks cool.
What are you talking about?
The 21090 Def Leppard font. It's hard. Some people might not know that that's the actual. It says 21090. That's all I'm saying. But that's okay. I think it's cool looking.
It's each their own. Whatever they find. So
and there's a towel, a pillow. Who doesn't want a pillow? I don't know. Whatever.
Our wives probably don't want it, but that's yeah.
But that's it. All right. So I'll stop sharing that. Check it out. Fine. Andy gave away the code to everyone. So hey, if you heard that, lucky you. If you're a member, it's on our discussion tab.
Yeah, so, and it's up for a week. Tell your friends. Everybody go out and buy a 21090, some swag, which is pretty cool.
There you go.
But anyway.
All right. So that's that. All right. Hopefully people enjoyed seeing that. If not, oh well. And Rocky Bayou Mountain Man, yeah, I've got to get you some beer, buddy. That's like a long time ago. We had not sent him anything, so I apologize for that. Anyway, where are we at? Oh, everything spicy's in there in the chat. Okay, I'm getting back to the chat. Sorry, I didn't see everybody.
That's good. So. No, that's fine. We were doing business, Todd. That's okay.
First beer of the night. Let's go.
All right, hold on 1 second. I'm adding another thing. I'm actually working. I feel like I'm producing and working at the same time. This is driving me crazy.
Well, that's right. Todd insisted. What did I insist, John? I don't know what I insisted. I wasn't looking at the chat. So
Todd insisted on the fanny packs. Yes, he did. Todd loved the idea of having, because Todd is actually one of the few people that still wears a fanny pack.
I think I would rock it. Why not?
Oh, you can do it. You'd be all right. So, hey, Todd, should we do our first little beer break of the night?
First beer of the night. First beer of the night, guys. Let's everybody crack something, pour something. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, let's say it's beer time.
Beer.
Oh, there it is. Okay, Andy, first beer of the night.
What you got?
All right, so I had my in-laws in this past week, which is awesome. My father-in-law is the one who first got me into craft beer. Like really seriously into it, probably like 10 to 12 years ago. And he brought down a bunch of beers, and I can't believe this was my favorite beer of the week. Andy, you would love this beer. I mean, maybe you've had it. It's from Oscar Blues, so it's not that difficult to get. I had never had it. It's Good Night.
Put it up on you.
There you go.
All right.
It's an Imperial Red IPA.
Oh, I like that.
It is so good, but it's like I think 8.5%, and I drink it way too quick. I didn't do a good pour, but look at this beautiful beer. It's clear.
That's awesome.
It's red. It's piney. It's resinous. It's like beautiful. Hey, Jen Rat, what's going on?
Yeah, Jen, stick around. She said she can, but this is right up. This is right up your alley. Jen and I became kindred spirits after that Def Leppard video, and I'll tell you. So,
Jen, if you can come back, we'll be on for a couple hours, and then the after party at Monaco. I don't know what Monaco is.
Yeah, but Jen.
All right, take me off. Yeah, the only one on. Andy, put you back on.
No, anyway. Let you see your beer.
Look at that. It's beautiful. It's a nice Imperial Red IPA. I know you would love.
I will. So I'll put mine up here. Hold on, I can do that to myself too.
What is everybody else in the chat drinking too? Let's hear it. Whether it's whiskey, whether it's beer, wine, what have you, mixed drink. Let us know.
Okay. So Todd, go figure it. I'm not working for them.
Jeez,
Checker Spot. Right? Like this is what 4 weeks in a row I've been doing something from Checker Spot. This is a really delicious New England IPA with Australian hops in it.
Oh, hops! I heard they added more hops to it.
A little hops to it. But here's a reason why I decided to do a beer called Right Side of the Tracks. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
They released 2 beers at the same time, Right Side of the Tracks, and then the exact opposite, Wrong Side of the Tracks, which is their sour beer, Todd. I thought of you. Okay. So they have a sour called Wrong Side of the Tracks, and they have a
review of that.
Well, we could do that together, but I also thought it's going to be like tonight our competition, because we know that the loser tonight, who's on the wrong side of the tracks, will be taking a shot of
or Jimmy would say, that sounds like a winner to me.
So God love it. That's awesome.
Jack and Pepsi so Jimmy Ocean's got Jack and Pepsi. Brian Miller's loving the Oscar Blues. The Dale Pale Ale is like an original OG of like craft beer, I think. I mean,
yeah,
good
they were kind of the brewery. So if you remember, it started the can craze. It was you can get good beer, craft beer in a can, because for a while everything was pop.
Yeah, do you remember when that happened? It was like, why are they putting these cans? Cans. It's like light beer. Now it's everything in cans, and it makes sense.
I was working in you remember at the Bin downtown, Todd, when I first saw Oscars and it came out in this can, and people were like, look, this is like high-end good stuff, but it's in a can. I was like, good beer in a can, really? And it really started that craze where it just kind of blew up. So I think that's kind of cool. So Oscars has a special place.
Oh man, Dickie is drinking water. And we've inspired our awesome fact checker, Brian Miller. Andy, you need something? I don't know what we can do with Brian Miller, but he needs something too. When he
Brian, don't worry. I have an idea. Now, I did not have time to get to it this week.
Good.
But yours is going to be fun. It's going to be just like awesome. Don't worry. I got stuff coming for you.
I'm drinking the Baker's bourbon. Is that any good? I don't know if that's good.
Yeah, Baker's is great. If Jody comes on later, he did a review on Baker's. I just got the single barrel Baker's, then the regular Baker's is really good too. That's a Jim Beam product.
All right. Look what Finn's sipping on.
Really good. Yeah.
What's this?
So he's doing some scotch, yeah.
Oh, so going back to my final. Oh, checking out. Cheers, buddy. All right, well, stay with us, Finn. Hey, Finn, have you brewed lately? Did I miss a brew day live stream? He's my brewing buddy, so it's always good to see him. Sam. Why go to Micah Craft Beer Reviews? Finish the glass. By the way, fantastic live. We caught I think the last maybe 2 hours of the live stream, but they were on for or maybe an hour and a half for a while last night. It was like a little precursor to this tonight. We had everybody on there. I mean, they had Robot Scott, they had Ocean. We were on there. I think even Evan from Weird Beer Reviews was on. It was great. Really good. So Monday nights, I think they're changing it now to 8:30 Central, which would be 9:30 Eastern, which actually helps me out because to get the kids to bed, have more time to.
Well, yeah, I was downstairs after I finally got the kids down, and I said, "There's no way they're still on." And lo and behold, Todd goes, "Hey, they're still on." So, it was great. They did a great job. I'll say it again, Micah, you're doing a great job with OBS. It's not an easy program to learn off the bat, and they've already got some really good graphics.
Great transitions.
Transitions are very smooth. So yeah, really doing a good
job. He can talk about it when he comes on a little bit later. But I know they've not only they're reviewing beers in the live stream, but he's got like I think facts or what was his we missed the beginning of the show where he did this.
Weird facts. I think
weird facts about beer and things and it was so we missed that. But go back and check it Monday nights again, guys. Please check him out. Check them out. Shade and Mike. I'm sorry, they're a team.
Yeah, just like us. They're both great. Shape better, but they're both
well,
great.
Obviously, come on, we know that.
No, awesome. Right. That's good stuff. So
yes. All right. So everybody's drinking something.
Yeah. Tell me, what do you want to do? Should we get into this a little bit?
I think we should. This might take a while because one, we have differing. There's not a similar thing here, and I think people are going to want to come on and tell us what we missed because there's so many songs out there. So I think we should. Let's start her up. Let's get this top 10 list going.
You ready? All right. So let's preface real quick.
Yes.
Todd and I did something this week, just like last week. We decided that we would not have any band more than once. Because Correct. As you know, I probably could have had 10 Def Leppard songs, and I didn't do that. And Todd vice versa with some other. So this is going to be interesting for us, and we'll see how it works. But anyway, Todd, if you're ready, should we get into it?
Let's go, man. Let's get this time.
It's Hairband Week. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's tonight's top 10 list. Let's go.
From our home office in Butte, Montana.
I love that every time. That's, I think, the best intro from Butte, Montana. I think Jen Rat was laughing at that. I think. Oh man, it feels so good to be back. So week 2 of our hair bands, Andy, and this is going to get a little bit. I will say this right now. What we want people to do is, we go 10 through 1. We want people to basically keep a track of which one you like better, Andy or Todd. And if you're a member, you vote with the emoji, the bald Todd or the whatever your Andy emoji. And then keep a tab. And at the end of the night, you say who wins, and the loser drinks the McCormick's. Which again, I don't think it's losing.
So then, and last week, Todd, it wasn't too close. I had a decisive victory, I think, last week. So
well,
it goes this week.
I think this is all subjective. And I will say my number 1 is going to probably make it lose for me because I'm being true to who I truly love and the band that I love the most.
At the end, we'll put up everything so you can see it side by side, and at least 10 Def Leppard songs.
Yeah, well, that's coming. Okay, hit sorry, hit that.
So definitely. We're going to do that, Jen. I will personally send you an instant message and let you know when the Def Leppard top 10 night is. It's coming.
Oh, there's Evan. But Montana gets Todd. It does get me every time. It does. It's true. It's true.
Nobody is more ready for Beavis and Butthead to come back than Todd. That was the show.
How are you, Evan? Good seeing you. I haven't checked your new reviews out. I'm sure they're good. So I got to get over and watch some of your videos that you've put up. So please, everybody, go check out Weird Beer Reviews. Funny as all get out. You've got to do something different on YouTube, and he's doing something different, and he will hopefully grow very soon. Please check him out because he's awesome. So
very, very good. So
all right, Landy, let's do this, man. All right, you ready for number 10?
Hold on, I'm gonna do some music.
Oh, okay.
Shall I do that?
Yeah, certainly. You just tell me one then.
Well, you can do the first. You can do the first slide because I think it's an important way to introduce what we're doing tonight. So
it is. Oh, jeez. There it is, Micah. In a Def Leppard tank top. I thought that would maybe be a 21090 tank top, but no, it's a Def Leppard. Nice, Andrew.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. This is the stuff that I do. This is why I don't sleep, but it's all in good fun. I enjoy it. So and we started thinking how many Alpha references can I possibly throw in? Don't expect too many tonight, folks, but what the heck? Why not start off the right way?
I think it's interesting that Brian highlight that comment just based on the appearance alone. Andy would seem to have the better understanding of all things hair related. So Todd is a major underdog tonight. I may be
quite to a victory, so
especially since I don't have any hair. But I was a huge, if not just as much as Andy. I probably liked other music more than Andy, but that's okay. We'll go with it. Let's see what happens, guys.
Well, right, Todd, let's kick you off with your number 1 here. Hold on.
Alf right out of the gate. Mike is liking. We're in for a serious night. Well, that was loud, but I liked it, Andy. All right, so LA Guns is one of my favorite bands from this era. Sleazy rock. Side note here: Tracy Guns, the harp player, was an original member of Guns N' Roses, hence Guns N' Roses. Axl Rose and Tracy Guns formed a band, Guns N' Roses, and he was quickly kicked out or parted ways somehow. And a phenomenal guitar player, actually maybe even better than Slash. But these guys, if you know their bad, they made my list. Bow to Jane was their big song. Here's another side note. This is the first band I ever saw live. And here's the thing. When I say who's your first concert you went to, I say AC/DC because it was. But LA Guns opened up for AC/DC in 1994 on the Razor's Edge tour. I was at that. I was 16 years old. And these guys were as sleazy as can be. They came out in all black leather, all black hair, and just killed it before AC/DC. And I was instantly in love with this band. My brother really loved them. Yeah, and I love this song by LA Guns.
Lewis is fantastic. And
he was in Girl.
I love this song.
So I don't think many people like it.
You're right, Todd. Now, one Phil Collins, who was in Girl, all right, the band before he joined Def Leppard. Phil Lewis was the lead singer, so they go way back. He's been at this a long time.
Yeah, I wonder if Def Leppard and LA Guns have ever played together. Like, are they friends? I mean, is Phil Lewis and Phil Collins, are they good buddies? They were in a band for a couple of years. They were quite successful.
As many Def Leppard facts as I know.
Yeah.
I don't know that one.
Oh, I got a good start by Ocean. Ocean says good start. Good. I like it. That's good. If I'm on Jimmy's side, I am doing good.
All right. That is. Right.
Oh, Andy.
Well, hold on, Todd. Now,
you do love this band.
These guys are fantastic. I'm going to lose this round. I'm chalking this up. I saw yours. I know I'm going to lose.
Well, I think Jimmy's a big Hardline fan, actually.
Hardline is so bloody good. And they just came out too late because
what year? In 1992, this was their big hit.
Yeah. So the lead singer, Todd, was in an 80s band that never made it before this.
Which was okay.
I cannot remember the name to save my life.
Listen to the song. Listen to the song.
So good. It's so good.
Is there any other song that you would know by Hardline?
Yeah, Rhythm from a Red Car, Can't Find My Way. This whole album, start to finish, is really, really good.
I don't know about that.
But you haven't listened to it. It's good.
But I said, would anybody else know? And you just said two songs that no one else has heard of.
Oh, well, it is what it is. But no, so they recovered their song when they were in an old band. They had already sang Hot Cherie before, but they redid it with Hardline, and it did really well. But actually, another famous band covered it.
You get me, Mom, Cherie. I want what you got all over me. Isn't my love strong enough?
Cannot work like this.
What? Suck.
You suck. I forgot I even did that. And that was last year.
I don't know whose version I like better. This is this is the best part. Get a couple beers and
God. Well, to my defense,
idea. How about you sing Hot Cherie and change the word?
Cherie, yeah.
Oh yeah, I got it. This thing took. I wish we probably could pull these up. I don't know how many times we did this song and you were getting frustrated. Like, I can't get this right. The song's not right. The words aren't right. It was hysterical. But
all right, I will say this. That was during the annual 21090 BCS video shoot, which is like our 5th beer in. So I would do probably anything at that point because we're feeling good. I will say, Andy, next week we have to define where our final hairband top 10 list will be. I still think the one-hit wonders might be fun to do. We were going to do albums. And to me, if this is on your top 10, because they're a one-hit wonder, they should be on that list then, because this is in your top 10 overall. I'm just saying.
I could repeat this one. Yeah, they would make.
All right, so here's the vote.
I didn't mean to do that.
That's all right. Todd is LA Guns, and then Andy is Hardline, Hot Cherie. So which one did you like? My Never Enough or Hot Cherie? Vote. I'm seeing some bald. There you go. Seeing some bald heads there. John's going with the bald.
I'm going to expect you to get this one, but
okay. All right, well, that's good. One for me.
All right, hold on. Let me see. Don't go next.
And if you're not a member, please think about doing it so you can get those cool emojis. And if not, just say Andy or Todd. That's all you need to do.
Todd, this is a great song. Hold on. No, not you. Not you. Go. Not you. Not you. Not you.
Are you trying to? Can I go yet?
No, not yet. Hold on. I'm getting.
We used to be good at this.
Now I got it. Go ahead. Rock
on. This song.
You're gonna win this one too, I think.
Kicks mother effing. You know what? Sorry, Mom, if you're listening. I love Skid Row, and they're probably more well known for their non-monkey business stuff.
Jimmy's on. Yeah, he loves it.
When it kicks in, it's about as awesome as it gets. And the fact that Sebastian Bach can belt out this in a fast song like Monkey Business once it gets going. Oh, listen to that.
Come on.
Ocean's already got me, and it doesn't matter what you put up there.
No, it doesn't. And actually, I got a good song counter, but dude, this one's great. I got to give you props on this.
I love this song. I mean, this whole album I love. It's a little bit harder than their initial debut.
They went from hair to metal in the span of 2 years.
They were so good because he sang more glam. I mean, he can pull it off. I can't, maybe like
he's got the perfect rock voice.
It's almost like Iron Maiden does. Iron Maiden has that metal, but it can really hit those high notes as well. It's sort of like this album.
Can't come back, I don't think, the way Bach can go from like rock voice to metal voice, and he just had one of the best vocal ranges and still had enough grit that he sounded cool. I will give you props on that one. I think that's
right. There we go. And I think Ocean has it, but no one else is coming. I think they're waiting to see what you have next, Andy. So
let's go.
Please let us know in the chat what you think of these songs. If you like them, if you hate them, it's all good. We like either way. You got yours up?
Rock on, dude.
Oh, interesting. This made your top 10.
This song is wicked.
It is wicked. I'm surprised it made your top 10, but this is a great song. I think. Wow, I'm biased. I think mine's better, but it's a good song. I get you. I'm surprised that made your list. Number 9. Wow.
The song was by far one of the best hair metal tunes to come out of the 80s. These guys were funk and metal and hair all mixed up into one, but this song is a rock and roll hair song that just
yeah.
And everybody knows, Living Colour is a good band. We saw them once at M3, and they were really good.
There you go, Brian. Both of my picks have had black and white music videos. That's right.
That's right.
Badass. Weird Beer Reviews likes this. Oh, Andy, Dickie's dad's going with you on this one. John's going with you too.
There we go. All right.
The lyrics are awesome too. All right. Well, let's see. We'll show you the entire list at the end of the top 10. But
I didn't know how that one would be taken, but I loved that one. So
this one, yeah. Thank you. All right.
Let me see. Oh, you're gonna have this is an interesting pick for you. I like it.
Oh, ready?
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh, I'm not gonna win this one, but you know what this is? Jackal Live. That's a good idea. Let's play Down on Me. I feel the sun shining down on me. These are about as southern rock as you get. And
they're just fun. I mean, these guys. Now, I will tell you this, Todd. We played the heck out of this album when this came out.
Yeah. This would make my top albums, no doubt about it.
We were just about at that point where we had both gotten our driver's license. And so we went to Waxy Maxie's, which I don't even think exists anymore.
Maxie's, that's awesome.
You remember this? All right.
I do. Yeah.
We spent a little bit of cash, and we got this on CD because our car had a CD player, and we just wore this out.
Well, Andy, you want to tell the song about my senior portrait? I've said it before.
I was embarrassed for you when I was 18. I'm more embarrassed for you now when you're not 18.
44. So, you go to get your senior portraits, and they put you in that fake tux, and you take your normal picture. Right?
John just threw it up here. This is right there on the back of his shirt. Huge. And he gets his senior portrait taken in a Jackal t-shirt.
You actually have it, the show?
I wish I did. My God, I should have called your mother and had her send it to me.
The song said rock. The shirt said rock. It said on the front, Andy, not the back. The front. Rock me, roll me, jackal me off.
Yeah, and
that was the picture.
It's on his mantle, like at his parents' house. You walk in. This is like Todd. This big goofy grin on his face.
I thought it was hilarious.
He's got this shirt on, and I'm thinking, this is priceless, man. I'm
sure it's in my parents' house somewhere still. I guarantee it.
It's right next to your Macaulay Culkin picture when you were a kid.
Anyway, so I love Jackal. I was torn on this is probably, I mean, the Lumberjack song is their most famous, but I think this is a better song. I love the way that the guitar riff kicks in, and I just love it. So
Brian, it was funny. Brian just said the lead singer, that's Jesse James Dupree, was at a
I think he has his own.
He does. So it's called Jesse James Whiskey.
Yeah.
And I was in a
there was no one line waiting for him. Andy, that's terrible. We should have been there.
I should have pulled I wasn't even thinking. I have a bottle of it in the back. I have not opened it yet. And
you got to do a video on that.
But the guy at the liquor store goes, "Hey, I got this bottle. It's $13, but we drink it all the time because it's really tasty and it's cheap and no one's heard of it and no one buys it." It's like Jesse James bourbon. Like, what the heck is this? And then so I was like, I'm not buying that crap.
Oh no!
I go out to my car and I just look at it. I was like, what's he talking about? And Jesse James Dupree's face comes up like the lead singer. I was like, he's got his own whiskey. I'm gonna go back in and buy a bottle. So I run right back in, and
that's awesome. Anyway, so there's my number 8, Jackal Down on Me. Just love that song.
Jen's laughing at that one. So hold on, let me see what I got up next, Todd. I'll get it.
All right, so this is my number 8.
Locked and Loaded. What does that remind you of, buddy?
That means you singing on stage with Jackal.
Oh, I'm going to win this, but I didn't realize this is my next one.
Ready?
But, hold on. Go for it.
Oh, you're going to win it, huh? Oh, yeah, you are going to win because that's a great song, too. I agree. It didn't make my list, but it's one of my favorite songs, too, because I can only pick one song from them. Yeah, you're going to win. Turn it up.
I'm drumming with one arm. I can pull my...
Oh, God, Andy. This song just... Mick Mars, who's okay guitar. He's a pretty good guitar player, but that...
He's underrated. He is the band. He's really underrated.
That riff... Oh, I mean... And when Vince can sing, this song is amazing live. I don't know when it lasts. Oh, Andy's winning. Yeah, you're going to win this.
I kind of figured I'd get this one.
Yep, Andy, everyone's picking you. All right, it's okay. It's totally good.
I get it. It's just one round, Todd. It's just one round.
I kind of agree with you. I would pick you as well in this spot. I can't. Wow, I'm surprised you have Motley Crue on your list.
Oh, I love this song.
Yeah, I know you love the other song.
By far, I think it's my favorite song. This,
I'm sure you would pick the song I picked. From No,
this is by far my favorite song by them. Just wicked good.
Yeah.
So,
Brian Miller, Andy, you're on a roll.
Yeah. All right, I love it. I love it.
Eclipse was on Mike's live stream last night too. That's awesome. Yeah. All right.
Hold on, Todd. Let me make sure I have the next one locked up for you. All right, you ready?
Yes, I'm ready to go. No. You know it. I love Poison, and I'm probably going to... People hate it. I love them. I don't care. I'm unabashed. I love Poison. And when they play this song live, you mentioned it earlier, thinking about when they play songs live. This song, you just can't have fun with when he plays it.
You can have a good time.
Exactly. And it's got a great chorus to it. The hook is the best.
It is cool. It's not my favorite Poison song.
Really? This is my favorite song.
No, actually, my favorite Poison song is "Unskinny Bop." I love it.
Really? And you didn't? I assume you didn't make Poison. Did not make.
Poison did not crack my top 10. No.
Okay. All right.
So now Brian's saying he thinks it's an old rope-a-dope strategy. He thinks you're waiting for your heavy hitters. But
no, my number 1, no one's gonna know. So
Micah likes this.
All right.
And then Jimmy likes it. Hell yeah, it's he better come out swinging. Let me make sure I have what I have uploaded. I don't even remember what I put down. Hold on.
You better check then.
Oh, Todd, I did come out swinging. Hold on.
Oh, that's a good song. Yeah, I mean,
This was my only Poison. Yeah. I mean, Skid Row.
Wow, you can only have one, but this is a great song.
It was between this and Youth Gone Wild for me, but this song just when they kicked. I mean, this is Skid Row.
John went with me. John went with me.
John's gonna go with you. John's a big Poison man. He loves Poison.
How do you not love Poison? I think this.
Poison's great.
It's a good song, but I don't think it's as good as "Don't Leave Nothing But a Good Time." Think of the '80s. This is a good song. I love Skid Row, so I can't argue with that. I mean, it's like, what son do you like better, or what kid do you like better?
Here we go.
What happened?
No, it's you and the son thing.
Oh, yeah, no.
Todd, you're getting props on this one. Yes. So
this one's close, but I have to go with Todd. I can't believe
Todd, you get this one.
Yes,
all over. So I thought this would do better than it did, but okay, I'm liking that. That's all right.
I'll take it, guys. Thank you.
And hey, Derek's here. He's like, "Where's Twisted Sister?" We don't know. They might be coming, man. They might be coming. So that's funny.
I think you should know by now, if you followed us, we're not huge like Kiss fans. Like, I appreciate Kiss and I've seen them live, but they're not making my list for anything. I don't think. At least I didn't mind. I don't know what you.
I saw Kiss, and they're not my favorite.
And same with Twisted Sister. I like them. I've seen them, but they're not going to make any of my lists. Sorry, they're not.
I think I like Twisted Sister. I think they're both a little too gimmicky for me. I think that's part of the problem.
True story. Poison influenced me to steal Mom's makeup. That's awesome right there. Did you hear that little nugget from Brian Miller? Let's put that up.
That's so awesome.
That's funny.
Really cool.
That is really cool. All right, let's go to number 6 because I'm getting thirsty. We need to get this beer.
Hold on, wait. I'm loading it. This it's very important. I have this ready to go because there's a reason for this.
Oh, all
right. So all I can say, Todd, is last week.
Yes.
We both had one song that was the same.
Correct.
And that was Heaven by Warrant.
Correct.
All right. So
what are you getting to, Andy?
Well, actually, I don't know what I'm getting to. Hold on. Let me see if I can find.
We didn't have any this week. They were the same.
You're right. We didn't. But hold on.
We had a couple of the same bands so far. You've had Skid Row and I've had Skid Row. And I think there's another one you'll see from one you've already shown from me.
Well, you'll see. Are you ready for yours?
Ready for you.
What's going on? Come on.
Nope. Hey, I'm sorry. I thought you're playing it. There it is. It's Warrant Down Boys.
Stop playing Skid Row. It's ticking me off. But that's all right. So we can.
I think we all know this song. And he's trying to sabotage my number 6, but that's okay.
There we go. Go ahead. Play it, Janie.
Come on. Whoa! You want me to play it for you, Andy? I can do it.
No, I got it, buddy. Here we go.
We talked about this last week.
Oh, I like these guys. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Oh, Jimmy's loving your picks, man. He's all over it.
Jimmy, you're right there with the horns. That's what it is. Absolutely. When they played this song live, oh hell, the place just went nuts. It's one of their many great songs. You know, it was tough to pick. I think there's Uncle Tom's Cabin. You might have another one from Warrant, I'm sure. I mean, there's a ton of Warrant songs that we could do a top 10 Warrant, to tell you the truth. Honestly, there's so many songs.
We'd be able to. I like them that much.
So many, me too. So many songs. And I just absolutely love the song. So anyway, hopefully everybody else likes it. Down Boys is a very catchy song from Brian Miller. All right, Andy, you better bring some heat here for your number 6. You ready?
Well, here's the thing. This is why this was funny. Go ahead, my number 6.
There you go. I just talked about it. So that was the other one.
That's what I was trying to get to. This is the only one where, again, we have it the same. Same band, different song. And
you know, the thing
I was kind of know where our heads are at when we do Warrant.
So I was debating between this song and what I put down. And it's funny. You probably were doing the same thing.
This cool acoustic intro. And then when they kick into the "We Didn't See Me in Time in the Trees," start rocking out. I love this intro. Johnny's giving the nod. He's a huge Warrant fan.
Yes, I'll take that because John is a huge Warrant fan. Down Boys is just
Ocean's going all Down Boys. I'm surprised.
Yeah,
Cherry Pie is not their big one. Like this to me, this
is their big song. Yeah, there's.
I should have said best.
Best, correct. I agree.
All right, there we go. Weird Beer Reviews giving me the nod on this one.
All right. So it's close.
But I think it's a killer way to go into the beer break. Here we go. Just listen. Oh, these guys.
A little bit higher. Can't hear it.
Hear it?
Okay. Well, a little bit.
Whatever. We're going to get slapped with some copyright again.
That happens every week. All right. There you go. And that's funny.
And we got one for back with me. Andy, I feel down boys overplayed. There we go. So
Mike is just he likes the poster he bought. That's why, and you did it. That's why he's giving you that. Dirty, rotten, filthy, stinking. Another amazing song.
But anyway,
32 pennies.
They're awesome. They're fantastic.
Hole in My Wall. Oh, I mean,
that almost cracked it too. Hole in My Wall is fantastic.
Yeah, there you go. I think top 10 warrant songs will be warranted eventually. I mean, why not? Yep. Anyway, all right.
Anyway, we've reached that halfway point, my man.
Awesome. I love it. Filled up again. Andy, we got a special beer break. I don't have it again this week because I'm down the beach, but you got something you put out.
I haven't. So this is kind of funny. My wife does this thing with her friends every couple of weeks. It's a trivia game online, and it's on the sitcom Friends. So it's a Friends trivia game, basically.
Yep.
And so she's playing that. She's going to play that again this Wednesday. So I'm at the liquor store, and I stroll by this beer, and I'm like, "Oh, you've got to be kidding me!" I'll put it up there. Pivot. This is when Chandler and Ross were trying to get the couch up the stairs.
That's great.
I was like, this is great. And it's from Duclaw. So any of you have seen us do our unicorn farts.
That's Duclaw.
That's Duclaw. So it's the same brewer that did bring you unicorn farts.
Hey, Andy, you ever wonder what unicorn farts smell like? Man, you say the weirdest shit sometimes.
I love doing that. So I just poured it out.
What is it? It's an IPA. What is it?
It's a double hazy.
Oh, double. It means it's higher ABV.
So yeah, they just kicked it up a little bit. It says a nod to our favorite scene from our favorite show about camaraderie and couches. Life's about taking what comes and reacting to it. Same with brewing. So we jammed as much hop and haze into this beer as we possibly could.
Beautiful.
You don't tell me what's in it, but
hey, sounds cool. I like the can. That's a pretty cool can.
Yeah, it sounds
great name for it too. Pivot. Andy, real quick in the chat, I think there's some people are summarizing the halfway point. I think you've got a lead 3-2 from Mike and Shade and Craft Beer Reviews. Finish the glass, and Ocean's got me.
I got to sweep the back end to even tie you, or to beat you for Jimmy. Jimmy's got you crushing.
Hopefully, everybody. John, what's John's? I'd like to know what John has it so far. Maybe he doesn't know yet. Anyway, I'm shocker. Burley Oak, a dream. It's a berry cherry cobbler brewed with cherries and blackberries and cinnamon and brown sugar and vanilla.
Favor next week.
Yeah, what? Not drink a sour.
You drink a beer.
So here's the thing. I was with my father-in-law all week this week. He can't stand sours. I didn't drink one sour. This is the first sour I've had all week.
Really good, because I think we need to break you. You're getting a little overboard with it.
No, I'm good. I'm getting ready to go into October season, Oktoberfest, a lot of malty beers. This will be gone soon. Don't worry.
All right, I'm with you. That's fine.
All right.
This back end, I just pulled up the next two songs.
Yep. Should we get back to it? Okay, let me get back to it.
You're fine. Take your time. I'm just saying this is going to be an interesting battle because the songs are getting bigger, kind of like the hair.
It's my number one. Whatever. I don't care. I'm going with it. Anyway, what is everybody else drinking? It's the beer break or whiskey break. Is Robot Scott in the house? I haven't seen him. Is he here?
He was on earlier, so I'm sure he's hanging around.
Last night on Micah and Shade stream, Finish the Glass, he was pouring like 300 small bottles of whiskey for his work or something like that. Maybe he's still doing that. I don't know. And then where's Monica? Does anybody know where Monica is tonight? Hopefully she's okay. She's usually on by now. I miss Monica.
Scott's here.
Okay, Scott's here. Okay, good.
He's here. He's chiming in when appropriate. That's what Scott does. He's smart like that. I like that.
The question is, we usually have him on to Dr. Scott, as some people affectionately call him. He usually gives us some tidbits about whatever whiskey of the week we're drinking. But tonight it's viewer's choice. So what's he going to talk about?
Well, we're going to bring him on, and he's just going to let us know what he has, because I think that's...
I like that. All right, so let's get back to this list, because we want to get to you guys out there in chat land and figure out what you thought we missed. So let's finish this up. Let's see who wins. Let's drink some McCormick.
Right, don't go up yet. I'm going to get you loaded up. Let me
John's
see.
got it. I'm up 3-2. All right, I'll take it.
All right, I got some coming back to do. Hold on one second.
So Jimmy from Ocean, he hasn't seen Monica since Saturday. Yeah, I know she went live really late Saturday night, which I was in bed when that alert came out. So hopefully she's okay.
Well, Todd, you're starting off. Oh, this thing is.
Well, there you guys go. It's I love Guns N' Roses, and I know you don't as much or hardly at all. I don't know how.
I'm not a huge GNR fan, dude. Hold on, that's why.
That's not it either. But anyway, you don't need to. Everybody knows what Paradise. I was choosing between 3 or 4 songs here, but this guitar riff is absolutely amazing. And then the beat comes in with the bass drum, and the snare drum, and then when they rock out like a third of the song, I love it. And the video for this is great too. It's from like Giant Stadium. It shows them like backstage and stuff, and then coming out on stage and killing it at some festival in front of like 80,000 people. I don't know. Listen, you don't like them. To me, Appetite Destruction is the best rock and roll album, top to bottom, of all time.
Not even close.
You're crazy if you say it's not even close, because
not even close.
How Ocean's already saying, because he hates Paradise, he hates Guns N' Roses. I love them. I'm sorry. I'm not going to shy away from it. Bring all the hate you want.
It's a lot. Now, don't get Todd feisty. I don't want feisty Todd. He's gonna get defensive.
All right, Brian Miller. Again, it's all subjective. I love it. But wait till it kicks in. You got to let it go in. Fast forward if you need to.
And John's right. This was in Did You Kill a Cheetah? So that's how I remember this one.
That's true too. It was.
I am not. No, I'm definitely not a fan of. I mean, it's
there. It is right there.
Actually, Sweet Child of Mine's a better guitar riff.
No way. That is. I love this song. Haters, get out of here.
I love it. It's upset. So Todd, this is gonna be a battle, because the next one's a big rock song, man.
Go ahead, you got yours up. There's my number 5. Nobody likes, but I love it so good.
Go ahead, man.
Oh, Scorpions, you rock it, really?
Oh my! Are you kidding me? This guitar, the twin guitars right here. Go listen to both at the same time, playing 2 different octaves at the same time. Picture perfect. And just one of the catchiest chords. This by far, this blows Paradise City out of the water.
No way.
Out of the water.
No way.
In my very humble opinion. But then again, I think Axl's a toolbox.
John just gave it to me. Thank you, John.
That's fine. And I'll stick with this one. This song is awesome. So, but a couple people come back. Wait a minute. Here we go.
That's fine. Listen, I like the song, but this is nowhere near my top 10. So I can't believe this is number 5 for you,
dude. This is a 80s like monumental tune. It's fantastic.
You're coming back in Ocean. He said it's number 5 as well for him.
Oh, look at that! Spot on. Oh, look at this! And Derek jumping in.
All right. Well, Evan from Weird Beer Reviews. Evan says this is one of it. Yeah, Appetite Destruction is exactly. Again, Paradise City is great. I could have picked a couple songs from that album, but I picked that one. Whatever. Move on.
Brian, that doesn't count. You have to fact check that. Make sure everything is true. We're not sure that that's.
I think they were, Brian. They were exactly. There you go. That doesn't sound like fake news at all.
It's very possible that Axl was also some sort of agent. We're not sure, so you just got to make sure.
Jimmy says, so far I've matched a song with both of you. So when one of us has matched his songs, that's pretty amazing, actually.
Yep. Now, Todd, it's going to sound crazy. I actually hope you win the next round.
Oh, well, let's go then. What is it?
Oh. Just take a second and let that just.
I'm not gonna say anything. Oh, this is my favorite Def Leppard song, and they played it today, which is funny, or yesterday. My father-in-law loves classic rock, right? So you hit we have that one Echo, and he would just always say, "Alexa, play classic rock," and it plays like the Amazon Music classic rock station. And this song came up. I was like, "Oh, it's on my list for tomorrow night." He's like, "Oh, Def Leppard's great." You know, he's like 70 years old and he likes Def Leppard.
That's because they are the greatest band of this and/or any generation. Period, bar none, hands down. That's done. So when you get off on this whole
number 2, this was Jimmy's number 2.
Let's just say Appetite for Destruction was a top 5 best album of all time. It's still below Hysteria and Pyromania and High and Dry. And in my opinion, Adrenalize.
You're smoking something there, Andy, but you're might be right
on through the night. And
you might be there on Hysteria, but I don't know about it.
It's Pyromania is better than Appetite by far.
Okay, well,
agree.
Whale's vagina. Agree to disagree.
I don't even know what I have next, so don't pull it up yet. I gotta look it up so I can plug it in.
Anyway, I mean, you gotta love the song, and John, being the Def Leppard fan he's gotta like the song over whatever you throw out there.
Well, actually, hold on. Let me pull it up. This is ridiculously good, but I think because of who it's going up against, could lose a round, but help me later.
Okay. Well, how's it gonna help you later?
Well, because people can vote collectively on what they want. It's a collective body of work here, Todd.
That's true. That's a good point.
Go ahead, my friend.
Again, I can't believe this is on your list.
How is this not on your list?
Very surprised. This song of all is on your list. This song.
My brother and I will sit down and play this all the time. Guitar, piano, rock. This song is fantastic.
A little overplayed.
A lot of my songs were overplayed.
I mean, that's mine.
You become Paradise City. Come on, you become overplayed when it's a really good song. If your song sucks, they're probably not going to play it a lot. So I will. Well, that's not true because a lot of
there's the ball Todds. There it is. It's case closed. Come on, guys. Let's see the members out there. Let's see those ball Todd heads. Let's go.
Look, I would vote for you this round. I'm just saying. I'm voting for you, Todd. So I'm going to put in my vote.
Oh, here's a good thing with Derek Williams. Does Joan Jett classify as big hair? Now, Joan Jett is from the Baltimore sort of Maryland area, so to speak.
She plays with that same group.
Here's something I wanted to do. My brother gave me this, and this is a total side note about a different top 10 list, but top 10 cover songs. There's so many, like, I Want Rock Jukebox. That's a cover song. There's so many cover songs out there that we could do that are awesome.
We could do that.
Cover song. I think it'd be a fun thing to do.
That'd be fun. Yeah, you win this round. Brian Miller says Whitesnake super cheesy. They've been around forever.
I kind of agree. Although Still the Night, I would rather pick you Still the Night. To me, that would be a better song.
I do love this song.
All right.
But hey, Evan, I did get a nod from Evan, and I'm voting against myself. I mean, Photograph is a better song than this by far. But because I could only do one left song, then I would have a feeling it's probably coming
All
out.
right. So there you go. Andy, you ready for number 3?
No, I most certainly am not. I got to look it up. Hold on. I ran out of time to put this list together. So hold on.
Well, let me ask you this in the chat. I've got my phone here, so I'm looking at the chat. I didn't see at the beer break. What is everybody drinking now? Because I think we lose sight of we're beer and whiskey and fun channel with that. What is that? Please tell me what you're drinking or consuming.
I love that. We still do that stuff, Todd.
Yeah, we do. I'm brewing next weekend. My Martin. So I may go live with that. Maybe that'll be a members only live stream, Andy. I don't know. We'll see.
Well, Todd, I think this next round,
you're looking at. I don't know what Andy's done.
This might seal the deal for you, buddy.
I have never seen Andy's list. So, ready?
Oh,
damn! Yes. That's why I thought for sure you'd have it. I thought you'd like Dr. Feelgood over.
I don't like it as much as Kickstart My Heart. And this was close second.
This song, again, Mick Mars on that guitar with that opening. And then when they kick it, it's just, God, it's awesome.
I wish Vince could still actually sing because this song is ridiculous. This band has become a shell and a joke of what they used to be, but their music is timeless.
Andy, can I stop real quick? Jen Rat is definitely an 80s fan. Just pulled out Great White, House of Broken
She
Love.
commented the very first time she commented on the left page. She mentioned Firehouse because at the end we said we are going to do a Firehouse. She's like, "Don't treat me bad," and some of that other stuff. I was like,
Jen Rat, you got to come on one time, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, what does everybody think? Motley Crue, Dr. Feelgood. Come on, this is like, I love this album. This is probably my favorite. I mean, this album, Doctor, is awesome as well. So
now, Todd, there is no chance I win this round.
Are you ready?
No, not yet. But you know
no
what?
One's talking about mine, so I'm worried. No one said, "Oh, great song." No one. They're talking about Great
This
White
song,
and Blood Orange Cider. So we're in trouble. I might be in trouble here.
I absolutely love this song. You adore this song. It is just.
I don't know what you're talking. Oh, geez. Well, yeah. You win. I pick you.
Oh, I love this song. They hit these. They strum that chord, and the place goes ballistic. If you're from Baltimore, Mid-Atlantic area, Kix plays this.
On fire in my electric chair.
Sing it, Todd.
Baby, cross my wires. Light up my hair. Load my circuit. Anyway, that's enough of that.
Brian, not a fan. But I'm telling you, if you ever see these guys in this song rocks.
Everybody should vote for Andy.
Everybody's going to vote for you. You should vote for me on this one, but everyone's going to vote for Todd. I know I'm going to lose this round.
Local. See, and this is going to kill me my number one, but it's all good. It's all good. I'm glad.
Actually, OG, this was up there too. I didn't know which one to pick. He said Cold Blood would have been a better choice.
Yeah.
Todd, this actually just beat out Bump the Lala only because of the live aspect of this song.
Yeah, you never seen Bump the Lala live. Yeah.
But Todd, I knew this one would kind of.
All right, there we go. I'm like John Paul as much anymore.
Go
John. That's hilarious.
All right, hold on, Todd. I'm not ready for you yet. Do some of your banter that everyone loves.
That was a meh for Dr. Feelgood. He said, "I'll take Kix all day over that." Brian Miller said, "Meh."
All right. I'll take it. I like it.
Dicky's dad takes me with the. I'll take it. But Kix is my favorite band of all time, so it's kind of like a shot in the heart there a little bit.
Well, that's how I felt about Here I Go Again, and
I would have picked Cold Blood over Dr. Feelgood. He would have picked Cold Blood, but not the. Oh, good thing.
No, Johnny gave it to me on this one. Well, John knows how good they are too. He's seen them.
I would pick you too, Andy. So what are we gonna do here?
All right, well, it's getting close again. All right,
I know I'm gonna lose my number one because you'll see.
Todd, the next two, I'm just gonna warn you. I'm either gonna sweep the next two, or I'm gonna lose it for reasons I'll tell you. But
before I
love your song.
You know how much I love this band, right? They're probably my top 3 or 4 hair bands of all time. They didn't have enough, but I. Play it. Please play it.
These guys are great.
So good. Now, Andy, you didn't have Damn Yankees anywhere in your top 10.
My favorite Damn Yankee song was going to be, I figured, in my top 10 because it was my number 11. But we did not have any picks that overlapped.
What was your number 11?
My favorite Damn Yankee song is Runaway. That's my favorite song.
All right.
By the way, this album is insane. So I'm going to just, because we talked about Pyromania and Hysteria, this album start to finish is better than...
Don't you trip.
This is also better than Appetite for Destruction.
Well, so, you might be right. I mean, I love it.
And actually, Jackal self-titled better than Appetite for Destruction start to finish. So there's a bunch. I mean, I think we should have a top 10 list of albums that are better than Appetite for Destruction, because honestly, 3 songs on there maybe. So, but anyway, this is a killer song, dude. Killer song. And when we saw them live, they were one of the best live bands I've ever seen.
Absolutely, 100% true. Without a doubt, we were lucky enough to see them once or twice. I know one
in their heyday, man. They were just so good.
Jackal opened up for, remember that at the Cap Center. So. Yeah, it was amazing. I really hope they come back. Anyway, what's your number 2? Let's see it.
Todd, this is a monster, so hang tight. People are either going to say overplayed, can't stand it, but this song is just defines.
Here's the funny thing. Fenru said, what, no Bullet Boys? Bullet Boys made my top 15. I gave Andy 15.
He had Smooth Up Innie in there. Yeah.
I did.
Oh, come on. You hear this and it's.
Oh,
I love it. I know.
Bon Jovi.
I went to Bon Jovi. I went to Bon Jovi. I'm going to tell you what. I don't care if you are a metal fan, if you're a country fan, a rap fan, a bluegrass fan.
I like this song. It's a great song. I mean, yeah, but
you like this song.
I do like it, but it's not my time. Just because it's so overplayed, and I don't have a very good feeling of Bon Jovi right now. And
dude, I don't, but you put that stuff aside. Because then I want you to take your stupid crew stuff out. So I don't want you to, don't give me any of that nonsense.
Oh, crew rules. Bon Jovi.
Yeah, Bon Jovi rules too. Bon Jovi was one of the last survivors. See, and some people never heard of it, like Brian Miller. Just bad. I love that stuff. That's a comment of the night. Never heard of it.
All right, there it is. It's Bon Jovi, Living on a Prayer. Damn Yankees. Come on. I mean, let's go back
used to work on
these guys. Now, this is fun right here. These guys are good.
Think about it, Todd. Right now during COVID, these guys are they're struggling. You know, Tommy and Gina, they're trying to make a buck.
That's right.
So, I've seen them in concert before John's voice was shot, and man, these guys with Richie. I mean, they're a shell of Bon Jovi anymore.
Oh, Ocean. You're telling me, Andy, Ocean is going with.
I was so close to putting Better Liar.
Living on a Prayer, Overcome. Oh my God.
Yeah, Living on a Prayer is a better song than Coming of Age, and I love Damn Yankees, but this is one of the most perfect '80s rock songs ever made, and that's truth, brother.
I'm disappointed. I'm very disappointed.
Oh, by the way, Slippery When Wet, a better album than Appetite for Destruction. Just want to throw that out there too. They're getting love on this. So, hold on, Todd. I got to pull up your number one.
Well, I'm just going to let this McCormick's open up because.
No, it's not over yet, buddy. It's not over yet.
I'm going to let it open up, Jimmy, and take away for that goodness right there. Let that open up.
By the way, this octave change at the end where that's what makes it. This song at the end.
Evan
solo.
Thank you, Evan.
Love it.
Evan agrees. Finally,
Evan's throwing you a bone.
Well, what does John like? Does he like? He might probably like. He likes. I guarantee you. You know why John likes Bon Jovi? Because he likes singing it at wedding songs. That's at weddings. That's why.
People like singing this song everywhere. This is catchy as hell.
Yeah, Scott, that's a good question. Well, who's drinking whiskey? Because I'm about to.
Listen to that soul. Let's hear Richie play, man.
Oh, good. Hey, Bourbon Bounty, I like that. All right, get off your Bon Jovi. Let's go number one. So here, I will preface my number one.
Hey.
Yeah, it's number one. It's Kicks Go Money. So you got to remember, we're from Baltimore, okay? The Kicks was the quintessential 80s band in Baltimore. They were from Baltimore. They somewhat made it big with Don't Close Your Eyes. And Andy and I love them. Andy, this is my favorite song from them. You won't know it. It says Baltimore in it. It's about giving your money to girls. That's what it's about, you know?
These five guys spent too much time at the block.
In strip clubs, yes. And giving money to girls.
That's the block.
And if you were, this is a great strip club song too, by the way. But it probably was never really played out at strip clubs in Baltimore, but whatever. No one's going to vote for me. Maybe John might. No, John won't because I know what your number one is. So I will get no love here unless my brother's on this because I know what your number one is. And it's nowhere.
No, actually, John said I need to pick one of his top three, and I have a feeling this may not be in his top three.
It doesn't matter because it's Def Leppard. That's his favorite band of all time. So
wait a minute. I didn't put Def Leppard as my number one.
Yeah, okay, Andy. Why don't you just get to it?
Look, Todd. I'm sorry. When you talk 80s, there's one song. And you had said that was a good strip song. This is a good.
That's true. There you go. We have two good strip club songs. Number one. That's pretty funny.
So here we go. Look, there are songs that could be this.
Thank you, Jimmy Ojan. Rock your shit, Todd. I'm not giving you the point, but rock your shit.
There are songs that could be better. John, here's the funny thing about Johnny. I was so close to putting Animals my number one, but
this is number one.
This is oh man,
John, that was me. Oh, John, I like it. Thank you. He did. Oh, so yeah.
So I lost John's vote. That's fine. But honestly, this is like Living on a Prayer. These two songs define the 80s to me.
That's look at Evan from Weird Beer Reviews, the strip club song to end all strip club anthems. That's kind of true here.
The song to define daddy issues right here. This is it, man.
Put a list of all of our. You didn't do it. So like top 10, top 10.
I got it.
All right.
I want people to let this sink in a little bit longer because it's that good, Todd.
I'm getting out of
it. You suck. Hold on. Anyway, you can put that up, and people can take a peek.
All right. So now is where you're gonna vote for good. Keep everybody's on.
Playing with it, Todd. There we go.
All right. So we got number 10, Never Enough of Melly Guns. 10, Hot Cherie from Hardline. Monkey Business, Skid Row, Cult of Personality, Living Color, Down on Me, Jackal, Kickstart My Heart, Motley Crue. This is interesting. I never really asked you what your top 10. It's interesting to see where you're at and where I'm at. I was surprised by some of yours. I thought you'd go a little bit more, I don't know, deeper,
obscure.
Yeah, I thought you would.
Well, here's the thing. I when I was making my list, I typically stay away from anything that's just too big. But then I'm like, if I go to a concert and I don't hear Sugar, I'm going to go crazy. If I go see Bon Jovi, those songs are so iconic that they're ingrained in your blood. I gotta
Girl Money. Thanks a lot, Jody.
But Jody, you came on late. This might win it for you because Todd actually his even though it's my number 10, this is Todd.
You get me, Mom, Cherie. I want what you got all over me. Isn't my love strong enough?
Cannot work like this.
What? Suck.
I think I'm gonna play that 3 more times.
You know what's funny about that clip you mentioned earlier? That was like the 20th time we did it because I couldn't get anything right because I was kind of drunk, and you could see the disgust on Andy's face. That was actually true disgust because we were taking forever to do that shot.
Well, the best part is, Todd, when you okay, so my number 1, let's go back one more time.
Take a bottle, shake it up. I'm not doing that all. You're gonna put that in. I'm stopping before you do that.
God, you suck.
I love it, Todd. I tell you, this is what makes me happy, my man. Todd, can you? I'll play a little bit. Will you sing it? Absolutely. No. Wait a minute. You're gonna put this in? Absolutely not. So
that sung the first 3 verses of it. Anyway, there's a list. So here we go. Let's do it again from now. If you're a member, bald head for Todd.
You said do it again.
Take a bottle, shake it up. I'm not doing that all. You're gonna put that in. I'm stopping before you do that.
All right, that's it. I won't do it again. I promise.
Come on, let's go. People vote. Why is Todd the brunt of both jokes? It's a good question, Jody. I don't know. All right. Anybody want to vote? I guess not.
No, we got to go up and see. Hold on. Let's we got to go up here. Todd. Final score. All right, here we go. So I don't have Todd. You got a pen to keep track?
Yeah. 1 for Andy. Good. It's very easy.
All right. So Kraft 1 for Andy. 2 for Andy because it looks like Jody's lost there. Hold on. Let me see. Go through. Andy had a big second half. He walks off. Look at that walk-off grand slam tonight. Love it. Derek. Oh, I don't know if that counts or not. Todd, you got the point from Johnny.
3-1.
3-1. Let me see. Ojian, you got Todd. You got that 3-2.
Come on, we need more votes.
My vote is
Melissa.
There we go, Melissa. Hey, all right.
Hi, Melissa. First of all, how's your back? Hopefully good. And Tang, you're killing me again. That's okay. Thank you for at least voting.
Yep. Even though Todd won the head-to-head. 6-4. Andy wins the overall. Oh, you did lose with John.
Oh, so it's 5-1.
6-1 with Robot Scott.
6-1. 7-1. All right. Okay. It's easy.
Somebody. I think somebody's taking that little pour. You got your pour ready?
John really voted for Andy. I'm surprised by that. I am surprised. All right.
Let's get that.
Just drinking it out of the bottle. I'm not even putting this in the glass. I'm going to be like Jimmy. I feel like a Jimmy should come on and drink this with me real quick.
No, don't make Jimmy. Jimmy does this on his own, so you don't have to do that. That's fine.
Well, I'd like to thank everybody out there who did not vote for me tonight again, and that's okay because again, as Jimmy says, it's more like I'm winning.
McCormick's is really good. Enjoy.
Cheers, everybody.
Smooth.
Smooth is not what I would call that.
Oh,
but it's not bad. It's not bad. The finish on this is kind of actually good. To tell you the truth. Sort of nutty caramel.
It's not the worst one I've ever had. But
all right. Well, there you go.
The bottle. So
Andy, so this was a bit of a butt kicking for me. I think I had one win. That's it. I can't believe I only had one person thought my list was as good as yours. That's ridiculous. Redonkulous. I got to.
You also think that Appetite for Destruction is the best album of all time. So, and you like Alanis Morissette. So there might be some reasons.
And I never said that. All right, let's bring some people on so I can make fun of them for their list since they make fun of me.
Throw up in the chat. I'm gonna probably.
What are you gonna do?
I think I'm gonna start early and pour some.
Well, let's get into some whiskey. So one of the things we wanted to talk tonight is whiskey choice. So later on, after we go through it, bring everybody on, talk about what we missed. We're gonna have a big whiskey round table and what everybody's drinking. So
yeah. So but we want to see people come on. We want to know what we missed. Here's the thing. It was so much fun actually having doing this because our lists were so different. And I think that's what made this one a ton of fun to do. So, all right, let me see. I'm going to pull in our first of the night and our newest member of our membership group. What's up, Johnny? Oh, he was there, and then he's back. He's back. What's up?
Hey, Johnny. And Brian Miller, I'm not going to dab. That's my. He said, did you see that right there?
To make sure that he didn't take it. That's
Listen, funny. It's my favorite band of all time. What do you want me to do? I can't help it. So anyway, John, here's the question: what did you have it? What was the score?
I had you winning the head-to-head.
Oh,
but that's, I mean, it's an overall list. Just because you happen to have a better one on a particular line than Andy doesn't mean that I would go with you for the overall.
So you weighted it, is what you did?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't weight it. I went.
If I had more wins, then how is my list not better overall?
Because it's a head-to-head list. You might have beat him at number 10.
Okay,
but it's the collective list. What do you like?
The collective list. I went with who had more songs that I either put on my list or I even considered for my list. So that's why Andy won.
Bullshit.
And I think it was the right choice.
Probably.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
So,
all right, John. What do we
John?
Miss? How are
you are a guru when it comes to hair bands. So let us know what do you have?
I
think.
Well, most
of
the bands that you guys had. Well, I won't say most of them, but a good majority of the bands that you guys had, I also had. I just picked different songs.
Yeah.
Like instead of Kickstart My Heart or Dr. Feelgood, I had Don't Go Away Mad.
All right, there you go.
Oh, that's a good one too. That's a great song.
Been my favorite Motley Crue song. Instead of Photograph or Sugar, I had Animal.
Well, there you go.
Wait a minute. Wait. Hold on, John.
Yeah, that one teed up.
Oh, I love it. I was so close to picking this as number one. And I was like, but maybe it's Photograph. But maybe it's Armageddon. No, it's Rock of Ages.
John, what's your favorite Kick song? Because John's a big Kicks fan.
I had Girl Money on my list. Girl Money's on my list. That's, I mean, I had to.
You had two, John, that matched, I think. It was Girl Money and Here I Go Again were on your collective list.
What about Poison? Brian Miller, what was Poison for you?
Fallen Angel.
All right, that's a good one. Yeah.
Oh, I take that back. Fallen Angel is a better song on Skinny Bob. Fallen Angel is the best song by Poison. I retract my statement.
Good Time? You don't like that song? Come on.
Nothing but a Good Time is not my favorite. It's a little bit cheap. It's definitely not my favorite.
I mean, Talk Dirty
really
is probably better than, for me, is probably better than Nothing But a Good Time too. But
I like Look What the Cat Dragged In too. I just don't.
Cry Tough's always.
Cry Tough is better. Yeah, Nothing But a Good Time is not my favorite.
So Warrant, you guys
meaning you don't like it, Andy?
No, I
like it. It's not my favorite, but they have better songs.
No, I don't agree with that. Okay, all right, cool.
I
mean,
to
each. Agree to
disagree. Sitting down at a Poison concert when they play Nothing But a Good Time, Todd.
Gotcha. Oh, sorry. All right.
Warrant. You guys had Uncle Tom's Cabin and
Down Boys,
and I had Mr. Rainmaker. That's always one of my.
That's really like. See, that's deep. That's a deep cut. That you don't think of that being like a well-known song in Warren's list.
I will tell you that album also, by the way, better than Appetite for Destruction. That is a
Agreed.
Agree to disagree. Whale's vagina.
Although I did have Sweet Child of Mine on my list.
Thank
you.
See,
when that's Todd, I'll say this threw me for a loop because you're like, listen to this killer guitar riff, and while Paradise City is fun,
I like when it rocks.
I got to tell you, Sweet Child of Mine is just a cool guitar.
That's it was like one of my. I told you,
every kid who picks a guitar wants to learn how to play.
Mr. Brownstone, Night Train, the whole album.
I thought about Mr. Brownstone too.
Yeah, those are all on my list.
I did not think about Paradise City.
Though. Oh, why? You don't like the
song? Mr. Brownstone is a better song than Paradise City.
I love Paradise City. I love whatever. Andy, move on.
Hey, Todd, we're not picking on you. Relax. You're getting very defensive.
Seems like you are. It seems like you both are.
Don't get so defensive.
Seems like you both are. I think the chat agrees. Everyone's
take another shot of McCormick.
Although I saw somebody post in the chat.
Yes.
I was shocked that neither one of you had a Van Halen song on your list.
You know, I like Van Halen. I've seen both Eddie and Sammy.
So here's a question to we're gonna throw that out.
An AC/DC song on your list.
No, that's true. I do love AC/DC.
I actually Back in Black would have been in my top 5, but I don't know. Are they a hair band? Do they count?
Like a classic rock band.
I don't know. I would have had Back in Black in the top 5, but I didn't think they were a hair band. It was a stretch for.
Well, are they much? I guess are they a lot different than Scorpions? I guess
I don't know. I think that's a fair question because honestly, I don't know.
Did we do classic rock already? We did that.
Well, not in this vein. I don't know.
We could do like classic rock. We could do a classic rock at one point, like the 70s classic rock bands. Anyway,
yeah, I did have a Van Halen song on my list originally, and I took it out when Andy put up what's that song? By that one wonder.
Oh, Hardline, Cherie.
Hardline.
I can't believe that made your top 10
I had
list.
Best of Both Worlds by Van Halen on there because I always love that song. But I took it out when I saw Andy's first song. I went with Dirty Love by Thunder.
Oh, I love that song. That's a good song.
That's such a great song.
Wait, John, that's in your top 10?
It is.
That's
in my top 10.
A killer song. Do you think, Johnny? Do you think Todd could sing as well as this?
You get me, Mom, Cherie. I want what you got all over me. Isn't my love strong enough?
Cannot work like this.
What?
Suck. How many times did I show that? I mean, that's
3. I said 3, Todd. I said I would do 3. That's my 3rd time. John set me up. He talked about it. I had to do it one more time.
Brian Miller wants to know if we can do goth bands next week, so he needs more flashbacks of Stealing Mom's makeup. I don't think I know more than like 3 or 4 goth bands, unfortunately.
Is that like 9 Inch Nails? What's a goth band?
Marilyn Manson, I would assume. I'm not a big.
Oh, can I put the Beautiful People down like 10 times because I don't know how much goth I actually know.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, that's. I mean,
anyway. I will say this. I'll throw it to the chat. Van Hagar or Van Halen? Who do you like more? John, what do you think?
Yeah, so I always said I liked David Lee Roth better, but my favorite album is 5150.
All right,
that's a killer album. I think I'm more of a Hagar fan than, but I think David Lee Roth is more iconic, and I think his songs will stand. They'll forever be Van Halen. But I think the body of work of Hagar better. But that's a whole nother topic. Hey, John, thank you, man.
Yeah,
appreciate it. And thank you for being a member. We appreciate it, brother. So
yeah, man.
Thanks, buddy.
We thank you.
Thanks for keeping me entertained on Tuesday night.
Hey, John, I'm coming home next week. Maybe we can get together.
Oh, are you?
Finally.
one of these days when this is all done.
It's your permanent residence now.
Well, no, we do have to come home.
It's almost Raven season, right?
Well,
yeah,
no,
until lockdown number 2 happens, and then we're all back at the beach. So
that's true. I'll take it.
All right, boys.
Thanks.
Enjoy.
All right, John. See you, buddy.
All right, so we're gonna go all the way out to the land down under.
All right.
Our good friend Finn, are you with us, Finn?
Oh, he's gone.
Did he jump back on, Finn?
Oh,
what just happened? Todd, put that back up so he can see it.
What happened? I don't know what happened.
We'll pull you right back on.
Did you knock him out?
No, you had to have done that. Did you press something?
I didn't do anything. You the one who brought him in.
It may have been Axel. So,
well,
all right.
If you want, anybody else who wants to come in, please. We're doing all right. Let's go to the next one then.
But anyway, all right. So let's go to all right. Now here you talk about a hairband guru. Let's go all the way to the great state of Arkansas with the AC/DC shirt on. What's up, friend Jimmy?
Not much, guys.
Oh,
that was
Jim,
a good list, man.
You like
I had
that?
you all the way, Todd. I had you all the way, but you know.
Hey, but again, Jimmy, it's not really losing if you're drinking McCormick's, is it?
It takes the edge off, right?
Hey, Finn, we see you. We'll pull you right back in, buddy. So hang tight. We're gonna pull you right in.
If that's losing, I'll lose every week.
That's right. That's right.
All right. So
yeah, my list was rough, man. It was rough to make this list, and you know, hard, and like you guys, I only picked one song from each band, so, and I still ended up with like 35 picks. So,
all right,
it's crazy.
Let me ask you this: so, your top 10, what do we miss? In your top 10, what song?
My top 10 is Kicks, Cold Blood.
Nice.
Quiet Riot, Mental Health. Van Halen, Hot for Teacher.
Nice.
And I know you guys aren't Kiss fans, but I went with Lick It Up because that was their hairband kind of days.
That's a good song.
I do like Kiss.
Number 5, I matched up with Todd. I had Warrant, Down Boys.
Nice.
And number 4, I matched up with Andy with Scorpions, Rock You Like a Hurricane.
There you go.
Nice.
I got Judas Priest. Judas Priest, Another Thing Coming.
Oh, that's a good song.
Over Breaking the Law, huh?
Yeah. No, I went with that because like it's the songs I can't resist singing is the ones I picked here.
There you go. That's good.
That is exactly why I had to go with Prayer and Sugar at the end because it's so iconic. But yeah.
So my Bon Jovi was Dead or Alive. Wanted Dead or Alive.
Oh, hell yeah.
Good song.
That was
2 was Def Leppard, Photograph, and number 1 was AC/DC, Back in Black.
Yeah.
I love it. I probably, looking back, I probably should have put them in. I just didn't know if it classified hairband or not. But
yeah, and that was kind of rough. Like a lot of my list it's I don't know. There's a difference between metal and hairband, and you know, they're right there on the line, but I couldn't resist putting AC/DC up there.
Right,
AC/DC is my Def Leppard.
Jimmy, what was some of the bands right off outside of your top 10?
Oh man, some of the big ones were Twisted Sister, Rat, Poison, Tora, Cinderella.
Yes. Cinderella, Cinderella.
Yeah, Wasp, Blind in Texas. That's like one of my favorite songs.
See, I think Wild Child almost made my list. I love that tune.
Had David Lee Roth with Yankee Rose.
Oh, good song.
Tesla, Cowboy of a Modern Day.
Hell yeah.
Sammy Hagar, Can't Drive 55.
Sure.
Lita Ford, Kiss Me Deadly. Motley Crue, Too Young to Fall in Love was my pick.
Too young.
Well, that's old school stuff there.
Really
YNT, Summertime Girls.
Yes.
Oh, I love that one.
Yeah, Autograph, Faster Pussycat.
Radio. Hey, you know what? You got me thinking, Jimmy. Todd, just an idea. If people like it, if not, that's fine. But we could take our top 10 list that both of us had, toss them, and do our next 10.
Right now. Yeah, totally.
Because it's that just so many to choose from. It's that good. I don't know
if our audience wants us to do that, but that's okay. We want.
I think you could just go metal songs. You could drop the hairband and just do metal. Just drop the hairband and just do metal songs.
Yeah, maybe we can do one. I'm down with that one week. We can do that.
So you're going to open yourself up to the Iron Maiden and the and Dio.
No, we'll throw some Megadeth walk in there. Yeah, we can do that.
See, and you guys didn't have Crocus on your list. That's like one of the OG hair metal bands. Yeah.
I'll die for you.
See, I got MTV in 1983, and it was all Crocus and so that was
it was Crocus and Photograph being played constantly. That's funny.
Yeah.
Hey, Jimmy, you gonna stick around for us for a little bit?
I'll be around, man.
Jimmy, what do you have for your whiskey tonight besides McCormick? Anything else?
Don't tell us yet. It's gonna be a surprise. We're gonna bring them on.
Dude, I've got them all. I've been mixing them all night long. Like all this stuff you guys have talked me into buying for the last 8 weeks. I've
You've got them
drinking all. I'm clearing out my cabinet tonight.
We apologize for what we've done to your bank account, but the whiskey is good.
No, my bank account for a long time. My palate's expanding, but it's all good.
It's all because of Scott. That's why, right?
Hey, look, we'll bring you on soon, brother. Stick with us, and we want to hear some more.
All right. There's Finn.
All right. So Finn, joining us. What's going? Please, I'm not going to touch anything. Let's make sure it works. You're on mute. I'm going to unmute you. Hold on. I tried to unmute you.
There, I see.
Yeah, there you go. Can you hear us?
Man. Now this is our old friend all the way from New Zealand. I love this. We have people across. Oh, there he is. It's bad connection.
Finn, can you hear us?
I don't think he can.
He's still on mute. I'm seeing him as on mute.
It's the connection I don't think is good, bud. Well, here's what we can do. Maybe it'll get better. I don't know what to do because we can't.
Around. We'll pull you back. We can leave you right there. If we hear you, we'll pull you right in. So we can do that. Dang. It's good to see you, though.
It's good to see you, buddy.
We're definitely glad you're here.
All right.
Well, we'll give us a thumbs up if you're well.
It doesn't look like he's moving. All right. Well, it's like very slow. So let's see how we do.
Well, what time is it, Todd?
I don't know what time it is.
What time is it?
It's time for
God. What time is it?
It's time for
God. What time is it?
It's time for Scott.
It's time for Scott, evidently.
What's up, Scotty?
Not much. How you guys doing this week?
We're good. And Micah, we just you're next in queue. We got you. Hang with us. But Scotty, you're up, man. What's going on?
What's up, buddy? Now let me ask you this. This isn't your probably cup of tea, band wise, like music wise, right? I mean, you weren't a hair metal fan, were you?
Look at all that hair. Yes, he was.
Yeah. I had two older brothers, so that's what I grew up, listening to. So, you said you didn't like Twisted Sister, and I had like one of my biggest memories that I always think as a kid from my bigger brothers is I used to play "We're Not Going to Take It" again on my little Fisher Price record player, over and over and over again. And then my brothers would come in and take it off and put the record, in the light fixture on the ceiling and then leave because they couldn't take it anymore.
I liked it. We've seen Twisted Sister many times. I like them. They're probably not my top 10 That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's
yeah. I mean, I like that song. Just has a lot of memories from it. My mom used to love it and would do like housework to it. And I'd come in and be like, "What is going on?
What is going on? What is going on?" Well, hold on. Being from Glen Burnie, you know who Kix was, right?
Yeah.
All right, there you go. It's a Baltimore thing. That's the thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you know what Hammerjacks was, right? When it was around.
I was never old enough, to
but
go
you
there
knew of it, right?
But I know what it is. Yeah. Now it's like
we technically may not have been old enough either, but we made ways to get to find our way.
Did we tell the story last week where you got in trouble for like being there real late?
Oh, my dad was so mad. The first time we got into Hammerjacks,
we were 16,
and it was extreme. And
I know we went there to see Jackal too, but I think it was extreme.
Yeah. So anyway. All the concerts we've been to at that point, you start at 8:00. It's done by 11. You say, "Hey, Dad, we'll be home by 11:30, 12." These guys
go on to 11:30,
probably closer to midnight, and they played until 2.
We didn't have cell phones,
and there was no way I was going to go out in the middle of Baltimore in that area and try and find a payphone. Yeah. So it was buddy system. You stay in Hammerjacks, you don't move, and you take your licks when you get home. So. Dad was not too happy when I walked through that door that night, but That's funny. It is what it is.
All right. What songs did you like, Scott?
I'm a big fan of Scorpions. Saw them a couple times in concert. That was
really?
Fun. Yeah. They used to come to Erie when I lived up there a lot. And that was cool because it was small venues. Lived up there. Yeah, I went to Penn State Barron in Erie.
Nice. What are you sipping on, by the way?
Me?
Yeah.
I got some Weller Antique.
Ooh. Oh, he's got good stuff tonight. Well, you pause that. Hey, Scotty, we're gonna try and pull Finn in.
Okay.
Is it?
Try one more time.
It's not working.
He was working. That song coming up. Finn, can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
Nope. No. Every time we put them on, it freezes. Oh, take that off, Andy.
See, he shows up okay.
Finn, I don't know what's going on.
Finn, wave if you can see it. Let me see if I can tell if he's even back. If you can hear us.
Dang it.
We're trying. All
right. Well,
but anyway, Scotty, we're gonna jump into whiskey in 1 second.
He can stay with us if he wants.
So stick with us. But Micah, we're gonna let you jump in, man. What's going on?
Micah, have you recovered
I was fixing a light.
Have you recovered from that live stream last night?
I have. Shade has not.
Oh, is that why we don't see her tonight?
Yeah. She has a headache from hell. She's had one all day because even after we finished the stream, she stayed on with Trax, who we had on there as well. She just stayed on StreamYard.
She's a trip, man.
And she finished off the tequila, and so she's hurting. I'm fine though, so I'm doing good.
All right, so Micah, I know you weren't the biggest hair.
Jeremy, what's up, man? Good to see you,
Jeremy. So what is there anything that you like that we didn't talk about? I guess is my question.
Sweet Child of Mine has been brought up. That is a great song.
Thank you, Andy.
I didn't say it was a song. It's just not.
Come on, Feel the Noise. But Quiet Riot.
Oh yeah,
Come on, Feel the Noise. Great song. I'm not a big fan of Kiss either, but Rock and Roll All Night is kind of iconic.
Agreed.
I have Rock of Ages. I actually would have put higher.
Oh,
Rock of Ages is pretty high for me.
Good call.
Round and Round.
Rats.
That would have been a good one.
Funny thing, everyone has seen the Geico commercials, right? With Rat. I mean, we've all seen that commercial, right?
Yeah.
I saw something. They have sold more copies or download whatever of that song than they ever have in the last year.
It's really cool.
Wow.
And by the way, Jeremy, since you just joined us, our top 10 list tonight. We do a top 10 list every week. Was our top 10 hair metal songs, and we do a side to side. Last week we did ballads, but we do a new list every week. But if you're a fan, jump on and let us know what you liked. You're welcome to join. But yeah, good stuff.
How do y'all like the new setup? This is we just finished it today. This is how we're gonna do it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, got the guitar, got the hats, got the.
I think
the bar going. So
poster will go real good right there on the side.
It is. It's gonna go right here. It's gonna go right there. That's exactly where it's going. So right next to my my periodic table of beer. So
there you go. I have that too.
Got all that. So
Todd, you're gonna flip at this comment. Jeremy, I don't know where you're from. So Jeremy, type in where you're from if you don't mind. But he said saw Rat with a band called Kicks opening up for them. So
Jeremy. Kicks was my number 1 and Andy's number 3. We're from Baltimore, so
we're from Baltimore, man. So we know Kicks really, really well.
Really well. More well than probably we should. Put it that way.
I took vocal lessons from their lead singer, so we know.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that. That's awesome.
We know. Yep. So we know Kicks.
Yeah. Anyway,
and he drove all the way from Hagerstown to do it. So yeah,
Hey, Micah.
That's awesome.
Next week on your live stream, you're going later, right?
Yes, we're going at 8:30. We've to make the live streams longer instead of just doing the 4 beers. We're actually in between beers. We're doing weird news, and I've got the whole green screen set up and everything. Makes it look all like newsish. So we had some good ones last night. Had a good time. I liked having Robot Scott on. Had a good time with him. So it was a good time. So I think that's probably what we're going to go from now on. We're going to go 8:30 Central. So I mean that's 9:30 for y'all, I believe.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah.
It's easier for me because we have kids that we need to do duties with. Because tonight is sort of not our duty night, so it's hard to do that back to back. So if you can push it back an hour, that's perfect.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna push it back an hour just because I noticed that y'all. No, we're pushing it back an hour because it just seemed whenever everybody popped on. We had already been streaming for an hour, and then everybody popped on. I'm like, okay, we just need to bump it back. So yeah, we're gonna bump it back.
There
you go.
That's cool. So hey, this is funny, Jimmy. Jeremy is from Arkansas too. So he says he's from Arkansas. Saw kicks out there. That's really cool. Awesome. So Jimmy is from Arkansas and also a big hair metal guy. So that's really cool. Kent, good to have you, man. Cheers, man. Good to see you.
Hey, Kent Beer Reviews. Awesome.
Kent Beer Reviews. Yeah, that's awesome.
We getting some. Oh shoot! I'm sorry. I hit the wire. I'll be back. Dang it.
And he's gone. There we go.
He got excited, and it's all downhill.
Now it's
now I need a new co-host, so we're going to bring somebody better. So Jimmy, also better than Appetite for Destruction, is going to join us.
Yeah, anything's better than Appetite for Destruction. I'm with you on that. I hate Guns N' Roses. I hate that album.
I think let me mess with this light real quick.
They're overrated, man. I'll say that. So hey, Ocean Arts, Jimmy, my friend, Jeremy wants to know whereabouts in Arkansas you're from, because you got a fellow Arkansas fan out there.
I'm over by between Fort Smith and Clarksville, like right in the middle, right on the I-40, just north of I-40.
All right, and Kent is from the UK, which means I'm going to be judgmental and say you must love Def Leppard in the UK. Kent, where in the UK are you from? If he says Sheffield, he wins, and I'm just going to send him a T-shirt.
I think he's from Kent.
That would make sense.
That would make a lot of sense, Andy.
His name could have been Kent. I don't know. We know guys in Kent.
My middle name is Kent, and it's because of the town. So it's because of the town. It's not. It is because of the town. It's like a guy being named Austin. So.
Hold on.
So
Evan,
what's up, man?
What's up, man?
Screen. That's nice.
Look at you, man. You're moving up in the world.
I've actually had this for a really long time, and I'm the dork on conference calls who always has the crazy background. So that's me.
You actually put the weird... That's awesome. I love it. Oh. I love it. Anyway, sorry, I just had to bring you in. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. I've just been busy, and I'm at a virtual conference this week, a.k.a. my basement. It's terrible.
Isn't it great?
But it's something.
How's everybody loving that, huh? I haven't been to my office in 5 months.
We reopened our office 2 months ago on a limited basis, and within 2 weeks, someone tested positive, and so that not in my office building, on that floor. So they were just like, shut it all down again. So that was that.
Yeah. Just shut down the floor. Everybody else is fine.
You would think.
Use the stairs in the back, but I'm ready for this nonsense to be over.
Well, did y'all hear that the Georgia schools that reopened the first week of school, they had 9 confirmed cases.
Really? West Virginia is going back live too. I work with that state, and they're going back live. Some schools in Virginia, which I was surprised about, are going back. It's interesting. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But
what you sipping on, Evan? What are you drinking tonight?
I actually brought the bottle over because I thought you'd ask me that. I'm drinking High West Campfire.
Oh, nice.
Oh, it's an interesting one. It's right on you there, buddy.
So the thing I like the most about it is that I'm a big Scotch fan, and I know a lot of people, it's very polarizing. You love it or hate it. So, but this is like a blend. This is a blend. So, I mean, it's whiskey, but it's got just a little bit of smoke to it. Thus the name Campfire. And I'm a big fan of it.
Are we opposed to doing Scotch on this channel, Andy?
Absolutely not. Here's the thing. I've had Campfire, and it's all preference. I was excited because it's a blend. So Campfire, correct me if I'm wrong, well, we got the guru here, so Scotty's here, but it's a blend of rye, bourbon, and Scotch together. And I'm going to tell you, it was not my favorite because that smokiness threw me off. Like, it came through so prominent that I couldn't get around. Poor Scott, you're just zooming in on him and talking.
Hold on, no, I want to say something about when you're done.
He's in the hot seat.
About his shirt. His shirt is amazing. His shirt is amazing.
But you're zooming in on that uncomfortable zoom.
Why?
Zoom in. Scott, everybody, let's look at Scott.
You do that to me all the time.
He's a beautiful man. Go ahead, Scott.
Gotta get the glare off my head.
Scott, first of all, that shirt, the Burley O's, I need that.
I love this shirt.
Did you get that? I guess you got that there. I need to find that because that's the beer I drink all the time, Burley Oak. Yes.
Yeah, I got it there a couple years ago.
I love it.
I love it. Can't imagine they stopped making it.
Yeah.
Awesome. I love the fact that Kent said, no, I love Sheffield, though, so send me a T-shirt. I love Sheffield, though, so send me a T-shirt. I might just have to do that. So it's awesome.
Yeah, Andy, the 1090, we got to send him one if he's a big. All right, there he's not.
Actually, we'll send Kent the Def Leppard logo inspired one. So all right.
The smoke was off-putting to you, Andy?
It was. It overpowered the rest of the pour to me, and it made me think, am I ready to take the leap from bourbon to scotch? And let's be honest, my wallet probably doesn't want me to take that leap anyway. So it's probably safer to say, you know what? Thank you, High West, for making me delay that decision.
See, Jimmy, we don't have that problem with McCormick's, do we? We don't have that problem with McCormick's, right?
About like cases of that.
Yeah,
stuff.
exactly. We don't have problems.
You have other problems with McCormick's that may not be related to the whiskey itself.
McCormick is the apocalypse, whiskey. You'll have plenty of that. It'll never go bad. You'll have
it probably cures COVID too. My bad. It does.
Well, I haven't got it yet.
So have we officially moved into the whiskey portion of the?
Yes, we have.
Okay.
Whatever.
Well, actually, before we do that,
look at that transition, Andy.
I know, right? Ain't that beautiful?
It is nice.
You're jealous, aren't you?
Before we don't say jealous, it just makes me work harder, so we're fine. But before we do, Evan, did we miss anything? Hair bands? Did you want to go over anything, or do you want to just jump into whiskey?
I just have one comment, and the first, I don't know that much about. I mean, I like hair metal, but I mean, I don't know. It's just I don't have a strong. Kind of like how you felt about grunge the other week is how I feel about hair metal. It's like it's fine, right? It was there, it was a thing, and they had some good songs. But
there has been no mention of Cinderella tonight, though.
That's a bad thing. That is bad.
When you said that,
no, I actually thought about just getting rid of Evan altogether from the team. I didn't because I like him. He's a nice guy. I didn't want to do that, but I was so close to, and my heart kind of like broke a little bit when he did that. But if he prefers, grunge, I guess that's fine.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Thank you, Evan, for giving me an excuse to play
Alf. I'm honored that I was used as an instrument to an Alf segue, so I'll take that as a
any day of the week.
It's a great.
I gotta keep building it up. So do we want to whip around the stream here and give everybody like their 30-second whiskey review? So Mike, we'll put you on. Evan, let's put you in the spot since you had the High West out. Give Mike time to get his OBS ready to go. Tell me what you think about that High West, brother.
So you are correct in your assessment. It's the first thing you smell, taste, whatever, smoke. However, it's still not as peaty, smoky as a Scotch. So, I mean, the way you covered it is perfect. If you don't drink Scotch, you want to get into Scotch, you want to try something that's kind of like Scotch, but not all the way there, this is a good choice.
And so that's called a smoked whiskey? That's not a Scotch. Is that what it's called?
Well, it's a blend of rye whiskey, like straight whiskey and Scotch.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep, they're all together.
Oh, Jeremy just said Dockin. That's
I threw that comment up. By the way, Jeremy, Dockin was close to making my top 10 as well. They're criminally underrated, and probably because of how ridiculous they looked. And
George Lynch though on guitar is a
monster. Lynch Mob. Well, they're no longer Lynch Mob. They have now seceded due to the name.
Are you serious?
Which to me,
I get it.
I don't. His last name is Lynch.
That's true, right? I mean,
we kind of pull that in. His last name is Lynch. So that kind of throws a little wrench into that whole thing. Whatever.
Anyway,
but the funny thing is, they're so good. Dockin is great, but Don Dockin's a jerk. In fact, I will say this:
you can't sing anymore.
Well, I told you I took vocal lessons from Steve Whiteman, who is the lead singer of Kix, and he was talking about all these bands he's toured with, and I said, "Hey, you toured Leopard?" He's like, "Oh yeah, we toured Leopard back in 1981. They played actually in '81 in Towson. It was Def Leppard, Kix, and somebody else who was opening." But he's saying how all these guys are great, and then you say Don Dokken, and literally his face curls up. He's like, that dude's like a bona fide jerk. Like, Don Dokken is just kind of an ass. So, but I mean, they were talented. They were good, but he cannot sing to save his life anymore. So there we go, Jeremy. Get us off on a rant.
I wanted to. I have a rant.
Hey, it's better than Flacco.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, thank you, Mike. Way to open up that. Go ahead, Evan.
I need to talk about Living on a Prayer for like 15 seconds. So
Do it.
I understand why people like that song, and I understand why you rated it as high as you did. However, I was a bartender for years, so I have like a Mount Rushmore of songs that you play at a bar every night that everyone sings to the best they can. This is one of them. Journey, Don't Stop Believing.
Yeah.
Sweet Caroline. I mean, all of the like Free Fallin' by Tom Petty. I love that song, but after hearing it 457 times, I don't like this one.
And Andy had number 2 on his list, and he still won, guys. That's all I'm saying. He had number 2. That's all I'm saying.
I gotta laugh at you though, Evan, because here's the thing. So, in my very brief stint of playing with a few guys for this band that we did, we played out in Baltimore. We did a few shows, and we were thinking, all right, well, we're not writing original music or anything like that. So what are we going to do? We're going to sing every song that they play at a bar when they've had way too many beers. And so our set list literally was Summer of '69, Bryan Adams, Wanted Dead or Alive, Sugar, Free Fallin', Sweet Caroline, Feel Like Making Love. I mean, we just whipped every Rose Has a Thorn. We whipped through all of them. And it was, and of course, everyone's Here I Go Again. So half the songs I had on my list, I'm like, the people are like, we love it, do it again. We're like, this is awesome.
That's hilarious.
So, you know, we're playing for beer and wings, but we're like, we're gonna make people happy, and it was fun. And so it was, you know,
well,
those songs are good for a reason.
I mean, I get it. The formula worked. My biggest problem with Sweet Caroline is that no one knew any of the words other than bop, bop, bop. And my problem with Don't Stop Believing is it didn't matter. Like, it didn't matter what color of skin. It didn't matter what ethnicity you were. Everyone knew every single word of that damn song, no matter what. Could not handle it.
That's funny.
I would just look around some nights in the bar and be like, how do all of these different people, like a 70-year-old woman, like you were well past Journey.
I got to tell you, Evan, there was this, you guys can go look it up, but there was this clip of this kid. He had to have been no more than 22 or 3 years old. And he's at a professional basketball game, and Don't Stop Believing, Living on a Prayer comes on. He gets up, starts just jamming air guitar, singing, and then he jumps into the stairwell and starts walking down with the camera painting to him, slapping people 5, air guitaring, kissing people on the head. Like, it's the funniest thing I've ever seen. And the entire arena is singing. I'm like, this is the power of a rock song that lasts forever. So when you hear Sugar or Prayer or even Sweet Caroline, you're like, these are the iconic songs.
They are.
I mean,
they are. Like, as much as I can't stand them, like the fact that they get through to so many people, that makes perfect sense.
I mean, I am here a grown man wearing a bandana and a jean jacket, and I say this to make myself look even better. I'm a 100% bona fide Fanilow. I love Barry Manilow, and my least favorite song is Copacabana, and everyone say, name me one song is Copacabana.
How can you not like that song, Andy?
It's iconic. I mean, it's just like you recognize certain songs. So,
all right,
anyway.
we've gotten off on a big time tangent there, by the way.
Yeah, sorry.
It's our show, brother. We can do that. All right, Jimmy,
you're known to do that with the Joe Flacco. That's okay.
Tell us what you got, Jimmy. What you sipping on?
Hey guys, so I went in my cabinet and I brought this up a couple of weeks ago.
Ooh.
And I guess I never got past the McCormick's because the seal is still on this thing.
What?
So I'm gonna try this Wolf Moon here.
Ooh. Now hold on. Can we, Scott? What do you think of Wolf Moon? You know anything about it?
I have never had Wolf Moon, and I don't know anything about it.
Oh. Anyone heard of Wolf Moon?
I brought it up, but I was already pretty lit, and I just forgot it. Put it back in the cabinet. So we're gonna take the seal off.
We're seeing the uncorking. Hey, that wasn't a twist off. That's the real deal, right there.
That's a real thing.
That's
the real thing. Oh, how's it smell?
You know what? It smells like whiskey. Here we go.
Oh, cheers.
I love
just
bottle. The bottle.
Who needs a glass when you've got the old fashioned sip? Where's that made, by the way, Jimmy?
It is. Hold on. Just says straight bourbon whiskey.
What's the proof on it?
80. It's only 80. It's a lightweight.
Lightweight.
Let me see here.
It's a celebrity whiskey.
Yeah, this is the one with. I was gonna say, isn't this the one with it's like Florida Georgia line or something.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it may be. Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You know what it tastes like? It tastes just like McCormick's. I'm not lying. It tastes exactly like McCormick's whiskey.
Hold on.
It's pretty good, but I'm not paying this much for another bottle.
That's right. McCormick's costs half the price, right, Jimmy?
Oh, that's classic. All right, I love it.
McCormick's wearing a suit.
That's right. There you go.
Yeah, right.
Got a fancy bottle and a cork.
There you go. You don't need that. You don't need any of that. All that foolishness.
I don't need it.
All right.
But I'll drink it.
Funny. All right, so Micah, we're gonna let you. I know you wanted to.
Probably pretty decent.
Put that on there, Mike. Oh, Jesus. Here we go.
Did you want to talk about Joe at all?
Oh my God.
I'm already starting to believe that he is being broadcasted way too much, so he's no longer elite in my book. I mean, he was, but now it's just I'm over it.
Now he's over it.
Well, I do have the power of mute and delete. Does he? Well, he bought a poster. He gets to say.
He gets it. Yeah,
so anyway, we'll let the elite review of your new whiskey. Go ahead. Come on out there, brother. It's all yours.
I appreciate that. I don't know anything about this, so I actually looked up some stuff for you. I'm going to go doc here. According to tasting.com,
okay,
they awarded this 88 points. I'm going to go ahead and transition over here to it so you can see it. See my beautiful transition right there.
I like that. That's very cool.
That is very cool. That's fancy.
I can make one for you. It took me 5 minutes.
Andy, we need that.
Just send me your logo and a PNG and tell me what colors you want, and I'll make it for you. It takes me 5 minutes. Seriously, it takes no time. But it's a quarter horse Kentucky bourbon whiskey. The category is bourbon whiskey. They gave it 88 points, a silver medal, and highly recommend it. Its style is spicy, fruity, and rich. The aroma is marinated strawberries, sandalwood, and honey, gingerbread, hay, fresh corn, freshly peeled tangerine. What else? Flavor, same as aroma, with notes of fresh ginger, allspice, black peppercorn, and herb. And I don't know what that is. The smoothness is peppery.
Yeah, right. You know.
It's good in cocktails. And yeah, there you go. So,
all right,
it's actually
go ahead and sip it, buddy. What you got?
I need better glasses. I need better glasses and everything.
Yeah, well, that's kind of our thing. We do it out of pour.
That's a nice pour.
Well, hey, Shade knows her whiskey, so she's gonna drop a little knowledge on you.
I wouldn't put that around her right now because she's probably gonna throw it back up.
No, she didn't want it. She didn't want it right now.
No,
but she actually picked this up and said that actually does smell really nice.
Does it? Do you mind if we ask what you paid for it? Like, what's that cost right around you?
She paid 30.
All right, so it's a so that's got some money.
Priced.
Yeah. There it is, the quarter horse.
What you think?
Does he like it? Does he like it?
It's got a real nice pepper spice on the mid tongue.
Oh,
that's really tasty. The burn is there. But it's got a nice peppery flavor on that mid tongue. I'm not getting any of the other stuff that they talked about.
Yeah, never do.
That's pretty smooth.
Strawberries and honey and
yeah. No, I didn't get none of that crap. Maybe the honey from the smoothness, but it's not. I'm not getting anything else. That's not bad. I could actually drink that straight. That's me saying that. So that's good. I mix everything with Dr. Pepper. So I mean that's pretty good.
Well, all right, there you go. We got another new bourbon. I like this kind of wild card of bourbon, but let's go to the man that knows more than the room collectively combined.
Absolutely
right.
So the one and only Todd from 210. No, not Todd. Sorry, that's not true at all. Hold on. Burley Scott, what you got?
So I got the Weller Antique. Sipping on that. So that's.
Can I ask a question again? I'd like to know about pricing. What's the pricing on something like that?
It's
like MSRP.
Tell him secondary pricing because that's
I want to know both. I want to know both.
Yeah, I mean the bottle should be like $25, but you'd be lucky to find it for $60. But I've walked into stores and seen it for. I mean, the craziest I've ever seen it is in Rehoboth. I saw it for $5.99.
Okay.
But I mean, normally you see it for like, I don't know, $100.
Jesus.
You know, it's crazy. Like the most I'll spend it on is $40 or $50. But
I got mine for $50 and thought I overpaid until I saw a secondary market. That was in Delaware.
I think it's
outside
worth
of Woods. Yeah. So
it's like 8 bottles of McCormick's.
That's right. That's right.
Buy a whole bunch. You can buy a whole bunch of mums for that.
This was a store pick.
Andy,
too,
that's there's your thing for Jimmy. That's like 8 bottles of McCormick's. Right there.
I'd rate that 8 bottles of McCormick's.
Yeah.
Do you remember that scene from Meet the Parents when he goes to the CVS and he says, "Give me your most expensive champagne," and they're like,
$8.
You could buy a bottle of mums, and it was like $5, and they're like, "Do you have something that costs like $60 or something?" He goes, "You could buy a whole bunch of mums." So that's
that's funny. How is it, Scott? Right. Is it delicious?
Scotty, tell us about it. Is it good?
I mean, it's very good. Like I said, it's not worth the secondary price. If you can find it for, $50 or under, definitely worth it. It's a weeded mash bill, so it's
I like that.
It's a very similar mash bill, if not exact, in mash bill to the Pappy Van Winkle.
Ooh.
But it's just different location in the rick houses, different barrels, and different age. Like this is, these are probably a 6-year, where the Pappies are much older. So
nice.
There's a big difference, but that's where it took off in popularity, and the secondary price has gone up so much is because weeded bourbon and everybody wants Pappy, and there's not that many weeded bourbons. More coming on the market slowly, but
it's up your alley, Todd. You love those weeders.
I would, heck yeah. Although I'm here's what I'm drinking tonight.
Well, let's go ahead. We're gonna pan over. Todd, what you got? Give us your 30-second whiskey review.
It's almost gone because I didn't have a chance to go to that. I brought more of this from last week, which was the Knob Creek Twice Barreled Rye, which is fantastic. I loved it because what is it about the twice barreled? We had the twice barreled before that? The week before Knob Creek, what did we do? It was a twice barreled something, and I loved it.
It was one spit and twice barreled. That could have actually gone on
or double oaked, whatever the double oaked was. I guess it imparts more sweetness. It imparts that more sweet, and I like that in my bourbon. So
nothing Todd on one spit and twice barreled. You didn't think that was funny? Yeah. Great weight reference tonight.
And Andy,
I thought I got something from.
What are you sipping on, Andy?
Oh, Scott, you may appreciate this. All right, I will. I'll pull myself up here.
Oh, look at this. Doesn't it look like Andy has earrings like from the 80s as well?
I did have earrings back in the day, but the George. But it's the bottle of, have you had the bottle of Bond?
Yes.
What do you think about it?
He didn't like
it. I get like a very yeah, there you go.
Look at that cool glass too.
I mean, it's not bad. What is it? $25?
It was. Is it supposed to be $25?
I paid more than that.
I'm sorry, it might be 40. It's 40, right?
It was 40.
Yeah.
Well, it's 11. It's an 11-year-old whiskey, by the way.
Yeah,
so that's
this batch is 11 years.
It's 100 proof, 11 years. It's I happen to really like George Dickel whiskey, and their 8 is not my favorite. I think the 12 is good. I think their single barrel is fantastic, and their rye, even though it's MGP, is a winner. But I tried this for the first time, well, I'll say this week, and it's been my pour for the whole week. It's just It's really, really good.
So
I had the first batch that came out. I don't think it was as old, and that one I didn't think it was worth $40. It had a very that. To me, that vitamin, Fred Flintstone vitamin taste, that a lot of Dickel to me, I still pick up and a lot of people do. But that one is supposed to be a lot better, but I haven't. It's time I hit Maryland.
I was surprised. I have not seen it in Maryland, so I was quick to pick it up, and I am very glad I did. I may even go back out, and if they have any left, I might
I've seen it. I saw it show up in Maryland last week. So
yep. By the way, Olivia, good to see you. Glad you're here. We have had a killer show tonight. She actually said, does Tiffany count? Because she had hair. Tiffany had hair, but she was not a hair band. We could do top 10 mall bands because Tiffany would have been that teenage mall rock. We could do that. Her and Debbie Gibson, and I'd have to come up with 8 more, but I guess we got them in there.
That's the real challenge. Yeah.
So I don't know where Todd went. I'm gonna pull him out for a second.
It's on McCormick's run, probably.
McCormick's may have made him run to the restroom, but next week there is a possibility that I may have no internet access because I'm going to finally take a vacation. We have not been anywhere for a while, so one way or the other we'll be live. I'll either be on a cell phone somewhere or Todd will host it and we'll pull somebody in. But if we can't do an extension of hair bands, any ideas on what you guys would like for the top 10? Or if you're in the chat and you want to throw something in the comment box, anything you want us to kind of go over next week? We've toyed with the idea of top 10 albums from the 80s, like from hair bands. We've toyed with one-hit wonders. But you guys, what do you think? Any thoughts?
Are you sticking with music, or do you want to go back to movies? I mean, the movie strings were fun.
We're having fun with the music, but I mean, obviously, we can go back to anything. It does not matter. There's shades.
I'm thinking like top 10 westerns.
Oh, all right, westerns. Man, I'd have to do some digging on that, but that could be
talking
fun.
about next week's topic?
Yeah.
Well, we're saying if I can't join next week, or you're running solo with a partner, or whatever we're doing, like just coming up with some ideas.
All right. Well, I want to go over something real quick before I don't know if we're ending this chat. We don't have a after party to throw to, but we talked about this earlier. Bourbon County Stout announced their variants this year, and it's a big thing, I think, because it's mixing bourbon with really good beer. Can I quickly share my screen to kind of go over the variants and see what people think about them real quick?
Yeah, go for it, because I thought they were.
Yeah, I was going to do that. I was going to do that. So yeah, go ahead. All right.
Nice. All right. So do you see that?
Mm-hmm. Well,
all right. So here's what they announced today, and I think it's interesting. These are some weird variants. So the original Bourbon County, and Scott, please, you're a resident bourbon expert, and then everybody else who loves beer, what do you think? The main one is going to be. Andy, you said this was the same as last year. Was the original variant?
The original variant last year was Heaven Hill, Wild Turkey, and Buffalo Trace, and I believe it's the same.
It is. If you look at that right there, do you see it? Can you guys see that at all, or no? Bourbon County Stout, the original Bourbon County Bear, and I don't know what it looks like on the feed. What does it look like?
You're as big as it's going to get, buddy.
Okay, it's saying that it's in again Buffalo Trace, Heaven Hill, and Wild Turkey barrels. So the same thing, which kind of it sucks. Why they didn't use a different barrel, I don't know.
Probably the next one agreements with them.
Probably the next one is
weird. I'm intrigued.
Kentucky
Very intrigued.
Fog Stout. We're excited to debut our first ever tea-inspired variant. Brewer Paul Cade brought his idea to life, inspired by his girlfriend Martha, who prefers tea over coffee. The Bourbon County Kentucky Fog Stout is a take on London Fog. Has anyone ever heard of a London Fog tea drink? I have not. I don't even know what that is. With that flavor in mind, they added Earl Grey tea and black tea from Kilogram Tea, as well as clover honey from the Honey House to make a Bourbon County Stout variant with complex like none before. I mean, that's complexity like none before. I don't know what to think. Andy, you might like this. You love tea.
I might, but bourbon and tea is a very weird conversation.
Yeah, isn't it weird?
Hey, you know what? It is what it is. Okay, go for special number 4. This is also a little interesting.
All right, so this is their oatmeal stout variant, which I love, which is that sounds great. It's they use coffee in it, Intelligista coffee from Ethiopia, called Metad Baku. I don't even know what that is. Who knows?
Todd, you pronounced that perfectly. That was
perfectly. Anyway, syrup from Bissell. But this is the good part: maple syrup from Bissell Maple Farm in Ohio. So that to me might be good. I like the maple with the coffee.
Well, I've always said, Todd, nothing goes better together than Ethiopian coffee, maple syrup, and bourbon. So I think that'll be good.
Andy,
that's like the one before it. The one before it, the first tasting notes, black licorice.
Yeah, you see that? Black licorice.
We gotta make this beer taste like black licorice. That's what people want.
I don't know, man.
Everybody loves
All right.
Jaeger.
I'm just bringing. I didn't make this. I'm just telling you what happened.
Yeah, we're going to try to get some of these. We may try
all right.
that day, and
you got to. You have to.
Release them the next day.
Yeah. So here's the next variant. They're caramella ale.
Yeah,
so Andy, this is up your alley.
That looks amazing.
Caramella or candy in Italian is a wheat wine aged in larceny wheated bourbon barrels. That's good, right, Scott?
Yep.
With apple, cinnamon, and natural caramel flavors added after aging, just like it was last.
So they did I know they did a larceny one last year, but is that the same beer? With
it's the same wheat wine, right? But they're adding the same barrels, but they're adding apple and cinnamon to it, which I think, Andy, is going to be awesome.
Yeah, that looks phenomenal.
Well, the thing is, I hope so, because the Cafe au lait was the one that this year was the one that stood out, because the other ones just did not hold their own.
They had a wheat wine last year too. It was good.
No. But this, I'm talking about the different flavors. This isn't a straight wheat wine. So
all right. Now here's the ones we might not get. The proprietor is, it's again a third generation Italian American brewer, Emily whatever. Love of Spumoni. You're Italian, Andy. Spumoni. What is that? Spumoni.
Spumoni.
It's a classic Italian frozen treat.
Isn't that the safe word on semi-pro?
It includes flavors such as pistachio, cherry, and chocolate, blended with fresh pistachios, cocoa nibs, candied Amarana cherries, and natural vanilla. This actually sounds awesome, but we might not get it. Proprietors is very hard to get.
I hope you get the birthday bourbon one.
All right, here's the next one.
Well, Todd, before you did it, they actually released another one, which I think is going to be interesting, and that's the bourbon and Zima that I can't wait for this one, because I feel like this is going to have a very unique flavor with that.
God,
you've got the effervescence of the Zima, yeah, but then you've got like the aging of the bourbon notes. This one's going to be it's going to be a winner, I think. But
maybe, Andy.
You're a horrible person, Andy, but that was great.
Thank you.
All
Look, we look for Alp Easter eggs all the time. Sorry, Todd. Go ahead. Keep going.
So we Andy, if Goose Island sends us one, I want it to be this one. I hope they send us this. Old Forester brand. So they partner with Old Forester. We agree that's good, right? This is what we want.
They can keep the beer. I just want a birthday Old Forester bourbon, because that's good stuff.
Is it really?
Yes.
We partnered with Old Forester brand, paired bourbon county stout.
Scott, you can tell Todd that's not easy to get your hands on.
Old Forester birthday bourbon, limited edition bourbon. Yes. All right. So I mean, all they did was take their bourbon county stout and put it in those barrels. I mean, to me, I'll take that. That's what I want to see.
Yeah.
So the question is, Scott, do you have that bourbon on hand?
Yes.
Oh, see, Andy. So if we get this, Scott,
I don't have it open, and it's on my.
Oh no, never mind. That's a no then.
They're not easy to. They fetch a lot of cash, Todd. That's a big boy.
All right, never mind.
They come out here though before, because they come out on Brown Foreman's birthday, so that'll be before the Bourbon County comes out. So if I get another one this year,
all right, perfect.
All right.
We don't even know if we'll get it. Who knows? These are so Shade and Micah and I don't Evan. If you're gonna get, I'm telling you, find these and review them quickly. They'll get you a lot of views.
That is something that we're going to definitely try to do. And I'm going to hit you offline to see if you have a contact that I can reach out to.
Well, I can try, but it's hard.
Hey,
I
worth trying.
Yeah.
But I can reach out to them. I don't care. Just whatever. I just contact to reach out to. That'd be great.
Yep. And then the
best
last one
is to find your region's rep.
Correct. Or a secondary market that they get them early. Distributors get them early, and so you can find them on the black market early. I'll say.
Okay. That. Yeah, that's fair.
They came out early last year too.
They do, and then here's the other thing: go to your local liquor store. They're not supposed to put these out until Black Friday. A lot of times
they don't realize what they have.
Exactly, and they just put them out. Like, yeah, sure, here you go.
And sometimes they just don't care. It's like if you're gonna buy it, we'll sell it.
with COVID, they're not going to have lines of people. They're going to let people line up in their store. So this is going to be.
I have a feeling you'll still see some people coming out there, masks on. It'll be interesting.
So then the last one is the anniversary Bourbon County Stout.
That's gonna be nice.
2 years in Weller 12-year barrels. How good is that, huh?
I want that one too.
Man, yeah.
Those are the hard ones. But let's see what we get. Everybody go get them. The funny thing is, Andy, you mentioned this. There's not like the bramble or the orange, midnight orange, or the vanilla. There's no flavor.
None of that. The thing is, so 2 years ago, which I still think is the best run that Bourbon County Stout has had in a while, was amazing. And that's when they had the midnight orange, the vanilla, the bramble. It was a beautiful year. Last year was all about the barrel. So you had the Rittenhouse Rye, Bourbon County Stout Rittenhouse Rye, which was here's what I liked about last year. So they took the original Bourbon County Stout that they had in Heaven Hill, Wild Turkey, and Buffalo Trace, and they aged it in Rittenhouse Rye. The flavors were so distinctly different, and it was beautiful. The Rittenhouse Rye was phenomenal, and it actually won my favorite of the lot last year.
Yeah.
Then you had the Knob Creek 25th anniversary, which was amazing. That tasted like a chocolate bar with bourbon dipped in it. It was amazing.
Yep.
And then you also had like the coffee, like the cafe au lait.
That was amazing.
Which was really like after the Mexican drink. What was it
called?
Great.
We
loved that. The cafe au lait was great.
Yeah. We didn't like
what we didn't like really was the
Cherie.
The Cherie, because it really wasn't that.
You get me, Mom, Cherie. I want what you got all over me. Isn't my love strong enough?
Cannot work like this.
What?
That's the fourth
time.
Tom.
I didn't think I was going 4, but what the hell? Why not?
Jeez.
It was not the best of the lot. Let's just say that it was. The
funny thing is, if you still go up to our Whitey's, Scott, they still have those in stock. That's how good they were.
Find 2018.
I know, it's crazy.
I
they
saw
make so much of it now.
Last week.
Last year's lot was definitely not as good as the year before, though. I will say that.
I'm worried about this year's lot, unless you can get some of that.
When year did they start pasteurizing them? Was it 2016 or 17?
I
think it's when they had the.
2015 was when they had the infection scare.
So 2016.
That's okay. I don't mind them doing that. That's fine.
I thought with the fact that they pasteurize them, that you like cellaring, storing them for a long time and trying them later doesn't have as much effect as it used to.
Could very well be. That's true. And we're selling them, so we'll see.
Yeah, I heard a lot of people lost some of the excitement.
We're going to do a 10-year vertical of bourbon.
Yeah, I was going to say, we want to talk about something fun. We're going to line up.
Over, Scott?
Oh, yeah, that's a lot of beer.
We have like a
2000 to 2020, and we're going to go, or
11 to 20.
2011.
It's 10 years worth.
Yeah. You do the math, Todd. You're the math guy. We got 10 years worth of Bourbon County Stout.
That's crazy.
Well, I have 16 through 19, but that's
we got 11 through 20. We'll have a 20, so it'll be pretty impressive. So come help us drink that, will you?
Yeah.
And look, if you thought I could get Todd to sing just doing a couple variants, we do 10-year vertical. We both will be singing all kinds of fun stuff.
Hey, Andy, what was the one that everybody's not liking?
We didn't like Monterey as much as the Cafe Deola last year. Oh, Jesus. God, I fell right into it.
Oh, no, don't make me do it. Don't make me do it.
Nobody wants to do that.
Would you rather do something different?
We'll take you to the Grand Canyon. Woo!
I got all kinds of stuff.
How about Hawaii?
You notice he doesn't have any of his stuff in there. You notice that, right?
I think the thing that doesn't get mentioned enough in those videos is he's holding a very tiny glass of beer.
It's true.
Beer, and it's not. It's just that just doesn't. It doesn't fit the scene.
Well, let me tell you, that's the state series. We're drinking like 6 beers from that state in one setting, so we each get a pour of it. That's why.
I think that you have very strong self-esteem, Todd, and you should be very proud of yourself.
Thank you, Scott.
Let me say this with everyone here. I'll even pull the camera up, okay? Without Todd and the willingness to go above and beyond to do anything for the channel, 21090 would not be 21090. He is. I appreciate it, Todd. I love it, and he says all the time, Todd's. If we had another shirt to make, it would be like anything for the channel. Say, hey Todd, I got this idea. It's like anything for the channel. Anything for the channel. His heart's in 150%. So
it's fun.
You see that? He's my boy, Blue.
That's right, man. Hey, what are we doing next week, by the way? We got a good panel here. Let's make a decision because I guess there's no after party. Anybody want to host?
Todd also doesn't like if I get sentimental. It makes him squeamish. So like, I gotta be careful about that.
You're holding an after party?
I'll host the after party. Let me get it set up, but while y'all discuss on what y'all want to do.
Hey, you guys were talking about like bar songs. Why don't we do top 10 bar songs? You guys know those.
Evan might hang himself.
Do you want us to just go ahead and do the songs I just mentioned that I played? We just roll down.
Well, I mean, you guys are going to throw some Barry Manilow in there for some reason. So
no, that's Andy. That's not me.
Oh, okay.
No, I can't. People don't play Barry Manilow at a bar. I don't. Maybe in Arkansas they do.
No, you don't hear a whole lot of Barry Manilow. But I mean, you'll have your Garth Brooks and all that stuff mixed in.
Friends in Low Places will be on there. You'll get Open Arms. You'll get. It is kind of fun.
I've always thought the perfect top 10 list block to Alf would be to do top 10 80s sitcoms, because how do you work in an Alf reference when it's already
we actually that was
sitcoms, but not 80s.
Did that? How many? No, we didn't do 80s sitcoms. We just did
sitcoms in general.
Did we ever do top 10 cartoons?
No, we should do that.
No,
like Transformers.
No,
top 10
video games.
Well, so Jimmy, there's two things there. We could do top 10 like adult cartoons, like The Simpsons and Family Guy.
Yeah,
and like top 10 like cartoons we grew up with. Kids today don't grow up with cartoons. Like
I take the dip. My kids do.
You can break the cartoons down in the decades, though.
They watch the hell out of Mike. Who has kids right now? Who has kids under 10?
Todd, I have kids too. I'm saying it's not in the traditional sense like we would come home from school and wait to see He-Man, or wake up on Saturday morning so we could catch.
True, they have computers and iPads and iPods.
Now it's like my kids cry if there's a commercial. Like, what the hell is that? It's like, I'll see it's fine, So it's
true. Dude, if I slept in on Saturday when I was a kid, I just didn't see cartoons for the week.
You're right. That's 100% true. That's 100% true. All right, I like that.
I think you can break your cartoons up in the decades, though. You could do 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s.
70s more early for me.
Well, you could do from your childhood.
From your childhood.
I like childhood cartoons. I think that's kind of fun. So, well, let me ask you,
when we did the top 10 video games, I thought that was really fun. That was like an awesome.
That thing really hit.
Was fun.
Top 10 video games was a huge success.
Yeah.
So do we want to say successful run and end hair bands here? Or do we want to do one extension? All right, we can always go back and do another.
Go back.
Yeah, you can always take a break and come back to it.
Take a break.
Yeah,
that's fair enough.
I think it's fair enough. Michael, what do you think? Evan, what do you think?
I think that maybe we should do. We did sports movies. I think you did all of that. I think giving a break from the hair bands would be a good call. Karaoke songs wouldn't be a bad one to go over.
Kind of like the bar songs. Yeah,
that'd be kind of fit in the bar songs type situation. So I mean, you got a couple different options there.
What genre have we not covered? Like, we've done sitcoms, we've done video games, we've done songs after songs after songs. We've done movies.
Done wrestling.
We've done wrestling.
I absolutely love the idea of doing a 2-week series again. Why don't we do Saturday morning cartoons, like our favorite cartoons? We'll do adult cartoons the week after.
Yeah.
I got a good one for you, Todd. How about top 10 dad jokes?
I'm fine with that.
I like Olivia.
Fun.
It is.
I've thought about this too. Olivia, this is a great idea. She said top 10 guilty pleasure songs.
Yes.
We brought that up.
That is good. Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah.
One thing I wanted to mention is we always talk about the top 10 of like your top 10 favorite of something. I feel like you should go the other way and say top 10 worst.
Yeah.
Yes. Well,
it would be like a top 10 Guns N' Roses.
Oh, God dang, Jimmy.
People are still. Okay.
Jimmy. Give yourself a round of applause. Jimmy.
Woo! You don't have to like Axl Rose, but you like if you would say that you're saying when a Guns N' Roses song comes on, you'd be like, no.
I will turn the radio off if I have to stop the car and turn the engine off.
Are you kidding me, Jimmy?
You're the first person I know that would say that.
I don't.
I'm not saying you don't. I'm just
Jimmy.
Let me tell you this.
In the South, that feels that way, but I hate Guns N' Roses.
What? Appetite for Destruction is such a great album. Are you kidding me?
Let me go back and side with my buddy Todd here on this. 90% of the crap that came out of the 90s that was played on our grunge list, I would have said, please give me Appetite for Destruction to listen to over. Because I mean, if you're talking Alanis Morissette and like that song Zombie and Black Crows, Mr. Jones, man,
Black Crows were awesome. Black Crows were awesome.
Not Black Crows. Counting Crows.
Yeah. Oh, I hate Counting Crows. Yeah. Mr. Jones. Oh my God, that makes my skin crawl.
Hey, hold on. Black Crows didn't make any of our 90s stuff or 80s stuff, and Black Crows were freaking awesome.
They were kind of stuck in limbo right there in the middle.
They were like the Southern harmony rock sort of thing, and they were amazing.
They were supposed to be so much bigger than they were. I remember when they first came out, everybody was all over them, and then they just kind of sputtered out.
Well, the two brothers hated each other for such a long time.
Yeah, the Black Crows and Jackal came out at the same time, and they were both just right there when grunge was kind of knocking off hair bands, and so they were that good that they held on, but they just kind of faded out.
I actually, it's funny you said. I wish I had the clip of Joe Elliott, the lead singer of Def Leppard, when they did this like behind the music. They were talking about the rise of grunge, and he's sitting there and he goes, the reason that Nirvana is because too many bands tried to sound like us. You got your Wingers and your Warrants and your Slaughters. And then they pan immediately to Janie Lane from Warrant. And he goes, that's it. Blame me. It's my fault. I killed it. It's a funny.
I killed
rock and roll. So.
Oh, man.
Hey.
With the worst thing, last thing I'm going to say on that is because people still pick one or the other of you, but they'll be like, yes, the thing he said that was terrible, I believe is more terrible than
That's right. That's true. That is true. Yeah. All right. So I don't know what
we got some thinking to do there, buddy.
We're not going to do hairbands again. We'll save another one for another time, but we're going to go to a new topic.
Hey, hairbands I think we did a successful run. I just wanted an excuse to wear my jean jacket and the bandana again. So
all right. And then let's see. What's the next thing? What's the whiskey of the week?
I don't know.
Scott, what are you thinking? What should we go towards? What have we not done?
Scott, you have 10 seconds to decide. 10, 9, 8.
Scotch.
7.
What if you go Scotch?
Yeah, it's got to be like a 3 McCormick's.
4. 3. We're counting down here, Scott.
Bellmead.
Bellmead.
Oh, I like it. I love Bellmead. All right,
Bellmead it is. Does anybody know what Bellmead is? How expensive is Bellmead? I don't know what it is.
Well, you get it or you don't. We'll see. I'll throw it up there, and it could be our.
Okay, I don't care.
I know you're not going to believe this, but I've never heard of it.
I don't think I have either. Pick another one. 10 more seconds. Pick another one.
Hey guys, I put the StreamYard link and the private chat.
Oh,
okay.
So yeah,
we haven't done a Sagamore night yet.
Well, they'll never be able to get that out anywhere besides.
The Sagamore is pretty widely distributed. That's
nationwide.
Yeah,
is it really?
Dude, yeah, they got money in.
Under Armour guy doesn't do anything.
Well, not their stock. I sold that a long time ago. That stock's gone to shit.
Well, trust me. There's some money there, and that's the nationwide product. You can get that anywhere.
All right, Andy and Scott, you just figure out.
We'll figure it out.
All right.
So, as we leave tonight, here's what we've decided. We don't know what topic we're going to next week, or if we're even going to be live.
Maybe not.
Format because of my internet access.
If not, I'll do something, but we don't know.
We'll do something. We'll figure it out. And we don't know what whiskey we're drinking. We definitely don't know what beer we're drinking, but we know that we'll be doing something, and it's awesome, and we had fun.
Awesome. Perfect.
So
we've accomplished a lot.
Buffalo Trace product. We can do that. It's something.
Have we done that yet?
We'll do benchmark 8 next week. What do you think about that, Scott? That'll be fun.
Or regular Buffalo Trace.
We can do Buffalo Trace.
It's a little harder to find though. But it's
have we done larceny yet? We haven't done larceny. I mean, larceny is one of my favorite whiskeys, and we have not even touched that.
Would you like to do larceny?
I would love to do larceny. Any larceny product is.
All right, let's not do larceny then.
Oh, Scott! It's settled. Damn it, Scott! You're getting like Andy.
Scott's getting comfortable. I love it. It's fantastic. So, all right, maybe we'll do that.
Whatever, we'll figure it out, Andy. We'll
all right, on our brand new segment of parting words with 21090, Evan, take us out. What are your parting words?
Well, what do you got going on this week? Are you uploading anything?
Yeah, I have. So I've been at back-to-back conferences, virtual conferences, excuse me. I have a bunch of videos I'm actually getting ready to upload. So I'm actually going to go a couple days in a row of uploading stuff.
Nice.
I have hot pepper beer, which I'll just spoiler alert, I couldn't finish it because it was so hot, and I like hot stuff. So
is that another C beer or D beer?
Yeah, it's in that range, yes.
We'll see it, right? Okay.
Evan, can I stop you for 1 second?
Yeah,
I am sorry to do this. When I was dating my wife, when I was courting my wife at the time, this is 16 years ago. She was living in Boston. I fly to Boston to see her. We had this beautiful weekend together. We knew that the stars were aligning and this was going to be a long-term relationship. And we go to the airport. That's when you were allowed to go to the airport and kind of just say your goodbyes and stuff. And I sat down at a bar and had a hot pepper chili beer. I had to try it.
Right.
And I drank it, and we had a good time. And we were sitting.
Burp right in her face.
I wish it was a burp, but it came out the other end. And it was. Let me just tell you, it was.
Oh no!
I couldn't do anything but laugh. And actually, looking back, neither could she. She was embarrassed, but didn't know what to do because we were by the terminal, like waiting to go in. And it was one of those things where, like, hopefully no one hears this. And I was like, oh my God, like the terminal next door heard that it was the.
No.
I was so embarrassed, yet it was just so over the top loud, like it was a cartoon, that I was dying laughing, and she was too. So it broke the ice. So be careful of those beers because they have some wicked consequences.
Yeah. I didn't know that they could make beer that hot. But basically, the last thing to say is that all of my friends have found this fun contest now, where I have this ring of people who give me beer, and they're all trying to outdo each other with how strange it is. But they're also trying to outdo each other with how much they think I'll hate it because they know me.
Hate it. So you're getting shit beers. Yeah.
And I said it early on. I mean, yeah.
Evan, did you try that strawberry shortcake beer I sent you?
I had. Oh, yes, I did.
Did you like it at least?
Yes, I did.
Okay, good. At least you got one beer.
I love strawberry shortcake. Also.
All right, good. All right, good.
You like a lot of fake beer, though. So all the stuff you sent me so far that I have tried and reviewed has been.
Okay, good. Good.
Yeah.
Is it up? That review up? You reviewed that beer?
I have I'm still finishing editing it.
All right, cool. All right, never mind. All right, good.
Yeah.
All right. Hold on 1 second. I don't want Evan to leave yet. I'm going to pull something up here just because.
Flacco. It's flying over.
It's got to be Flacco.
All right. Okay, enough, guys, with the Flacco. I mean, we all know he's elite. That's fine.
No, we don't.
Leave it there.
Okay. Back up for the Jets on Sam Darnold. So what's that tell you about how elite he is?
Hold on. You all.
I don't think Peyton Manning was ever behind Sam Darnold, was he? I don't think so.
Don't think careful to see what happens next year.
Hold on. You guys suck. Wait a second. I
think we should also pinch it and buy Andy a New York Jets Flacco jersey just so he can wear it.
I'll wear it. I'll wear it. I would have done the Broncos, but he didn't last long enough to me to buy one. So hold on.
The backstory before he plays this. One night, I just brought up how do Ravens fans feel about Joe Flacco? I'm Mahomes for life. I'm Kansas City Chiefs fan, and I've become the Joe Flacco guy. So that's me. So if you don't know who I am, I'm not the Joe. They're going to say I'm the Joe Flacco guy. I'm not the Joe Flacco guy, but I am the Joe Flacco guy.
No. I am the Joe Flacco guy, and I proudly wave my flag.
I'm your muse, your conduit.
But I want you.
Hold on. Here's the question. Hold on. Stop.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a question for Evan. As a Kansas City Chief fan, were you ever afraid of opposing Joe Flacco when you play the Ravens?
Never.
There you go. How about Lamar Jackson?
Yes, more so.
However,
I will say this about Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco also, like those Ravens, the good Ravens teams he was on, it wasn't Joe Flacco I was afraid of. It was the Ravens, because the Ravens team were
there you go.
Without throwing the stats up again, because they're gaudy good.
Here we go. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry for the rest of the chat. Here we go.
Don't apologize for him being great, because let me ask you a question. Evan, how many times did the Chiefs and Ravens get together in the playoffs?
A couple. Not many, though. Actually, not many. We beat them once, I think.
What I remember is when the Ravens absolutely
destroyed. Yeah, in Kansas City.
Who was the quarterback?
Joe Flacco.
Because in January, Joe is a different man. He lights up.
I'm so sorry, guys. I'm really sorry about that.
That doesn't make him elite, though.
No, it makes him bloody good when it counts, because guess who's elite during the regular season? Lamar Jackson. Guess who's 0-2 in the postseason the last 2 years? Lamar Jackson. And guess who's the 10th most winning quarterback in the history of the NFL for wins? Joe Elite.
Wins.
I rest wins. In the history of the NFL, he is the 10th most winning quarterback. Would you like me to play my slide?
No.
All right. Did y'all shut it? This is. I want you to see this. That is what I want you to try.
Oh, that's the French.
No, I have some of this.
Do you? Okay, this is what I want y'all to try. This is craziness right here.
Evan, are you reviewing this?
I have this because Oscar Blues is from Austin. Oscar Blues has a satellite brewery in Austin, and so I got some. We are doing.
You better put it up, Evan. Did you get this?
I do not have it. However, my wife is actually from Colorado, and I'm going there in 2 weeks. And just like Mike just said, there's a tap room like 20 minutes from where I'm staying that has it. So I'm going to try to get it.
You got to get it.
It's perfect for your channel. It actually looks
right for your channel.
Pretty damn cool. I'm not going to lie to you.
No, it sounds awful. It sounds awful.
So
I'm going to try it.
So they had a dill pickle beer too that was apparently
ridiculously
good. Yeah, and people said it was really good. So,
although who am I to say? I'm drinking unicorn fart beer.
I was just gonna say, and you're also drinking you drink all these dessert sours. So you're taking a sour beer and you're throwing sweet. It could be good.
Who am I to say? Who do I say?
I know I'm already lined up for that dogfish spam beer too. That sounds disgusting.
Oh, I'm not getting that.
Oh, wow, that's
Evan. There you go. Evan, you want to get some of that?
I like spam.
You want that's for your channel.
My inner poor person when I remember eating spam. It's fantastic.
All right, well there you go. I'd like to see you review that, to tell you the truth.
That would be cool.
All right. Wait, we gotta get the Micah's after party. Jimmy, you have anything going on your channel at all or no?
No, I've posted like 500 videos this year, so I've always got something going on. You never know.
But you're all right. Yeah. There. Oh God, here we go, Andy. What are you doing?
No, keep going. I just want everybody to watch. Keep going, Jimmy. You're fine.
Okay.
No, Flacco.
I just hope to achieve some Flacco level of success someday.
That's great. That's great.
So here's what I'm tell you, Jimmy. You are elite in my book. Now, if Ty doesn't think so because you don't do all the things that Lamar does, that's fine. I think you're elite, Jimmy. So I just want to let you know that. So
hey, we may not know what the topic's going to be, but we will all be here. It'll be fun. There will be whiskey, and the 210 family will be here, and there will be McCormick's.
Oh my God, dude! You just earned yourself an elite status.
I got a quarterback option with elite sauce. Elite sauce? That's me. I'm elite.
God.
Let the record show. Andy just compared Joe Flacco to McCormick's whiskey. So
he did.
Right, and I don't know if that makes it elite.
Well, okay. We want to thank Evan for joining us tonight.
You guys are like drinking mustard beer, and you're like knocking McCormick's. Come on now.
Exactly.
Come on.
He's got a very valid point.
Difference in craft crap and just crap. So
actually, I can't wait to see that review. So race is on between Evan and Mike and whoever else. But
Here's what I
want to
do. Here's what I do. I want to send out a bourbon flight of like moderate whiskeys, and in blind to you people on this channel, and include McCormick's and see if they can pick it out. That's what I want to do.
I won't be able to.
I'm telling you what, if you do a blind taste, a blind taste test, you're going to be shocked.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so I think that's actually fair. So what we do is we find Scott can help us. We can find like 3 other bourbons that are 80 proof because it's got to be the same proof, so it doesn't throw you off with being too aggressive.
Right.
And we can line them up. We'll send them to like 4 or 5 people, which is going to be fun.
Like yes.
Now here's the deal, Jimmy. Even Joe Flacco would probably use a glass. You're probably going to have to use a glass for the blind taste test.
Oh man, come on, man!
Hold on, Jimmy knows what McCormick's tastes like. That's like saying, hey,
no. I want Jimmy blind too. I don't. We're not going to let Jimmy know which one it is. I want Jimmy blind too.
I'm pretty sure you can pick out McCormick's compared to other bourbons because McCormick's isn't a bourbon.
Oh well.
Well, it is a vodka dressed up as a whiskey. I won't deny that, Scott. Yeah. But it is delicious and it will get you there. Vodka. Yeah,
that's right. Well, whatever. We're gonna try to trick some people.
Doesn't Absolute have a bourbon flavored vodka? We could throw that in there and see if we can pick it out. We'll see.
That'll look dark. Good. All right, I think we should do that, Andy.
I love it. All right. Well, look,
Micah, we'll go to your channel and you can tell us everything going on.
Jimmy, we love you, brother. Thank you for being with us, man. We'll do this again next week.
Evan, good seeing you, buddy.
Evan, always a pleasure, my man. And
stop bringing up Joe Flacco, will you?
I can't.
I'm just joking.
Evan has helped me not just with like Flacco, but even like with figuring out like Alf. Like how to incorporate it every week. Like I gotta thank Evan for that. He's helped me really bring that to fruition. So.
I'm glad I can be associated with the 2 things people are going to hate me about in this stream.
Beer reviews, everybody.
Evan, what is he known for? Joe Flacco and Alf references. Yeah,
go check out his channel. It's got to be good, right?
Check out Evan. He's one of our.
He's awesome.
Thanks, brother.
Go over to Micah's if you want.
Go over to Micah's. Micah, you go get ready for your chat. Any party work for us, my man?
Yeah, what's going on?
We last week I didn't upload any videos, but we are coming up with some this week. So keep an eye out for that. You're coming over to my channel for the after party anyway, so you better hit that subscribe button. So that's all I got.
Cheers, man.
Rock on, my friends in Texas. All right, that's not what I wanted to do. I put myself up. There we go. All right, Scotty. Scott. Should we just play Scott out?
Hey, Scott, you going over to Micah's for a little bit? Just for a little bit?
Yeah.
Why not? Right? A couple minutes, right? Let's
right,
get everybody go. Everybody, Olivia, everybody, Ojan, let's go over to Micah's. Let's go over there. Beanham. We didn't say hi to Beanham. All the way from England. It's like 5 a.m. over there.
I'm wearing my leopard shirt again for Beanham.
He might not still be here, but if you're there, we're going over to another chat. So there you go.
Yeah, we'll send you. Go join us. But in the meantime, it was time for who?
Wait, one more Scott. One more time.
I want to press it.
Scott, yes. What are we going to do for whiskey next week? Come on. Give us
they're all good choices. Like, a Buffalo Trace product. Then some people could get Benchmark 8 or Buffalo Trace if they can find it or something.
I don't know. Is that too broad?
No, it's not bad. It's accessible.
We've been kind of doing distillery each time. So
true. All right. I'll let you and Andy figure that out.
Benchmark 8 is not very yummy.
No, it's not.
Say.
I don't want that then.
But whatever. So it is what it is.
Get regular Buffalo Trace or Eagle Rare,
Eagle Rare.
I gotta find 4 bottles of Eagle Rare like next day, which is gonna be tough.
Why don't we ever do Angel's Envy? Because that's the best. The rye is the best.
He loves that.
That's my favorite. I'm glad you like it so much. That my little claim to fame. I introduced you to it.
I tasted that and I was like, "Whoa, this is something fun."
We love you, Jimmy. You're a good man. Scotty, always a pleasure, man. We'll see you on the after party, but you will forever and always be the first non-member of 21090 to get their own intro and exit.
What time is it?
It's time to
go. What time is it?
It's time to go.
What time is it?
It's time to go.
I don't think anything will beat that. Honestly, to this day, Scott's got the best of all time. I mean, it is hard. And he deserves it because Scott absolutely rules. I'm not going to lie to you.
He does, and he lives in our backyard, so that's gonna be cool when we can get. Hopefully, I really want to do some not only whiskey tastings with Scott I don't know if he'll do it with the channel, but also when Bourbon County Stout comes out, if he would come on to, we always try to accompany what barrels are going into Bourbon County Stout, and there's some good ones this year. Maybe we can have over for that.
Although I'm not going to lie to you, Todd, I was very disappointed that there were no ryes selected this year. That was disappointing because
wonder why.
Actually, the past 2 years that we've gone heavy duty into, I was just waiting around for the Scott and outro. Everyone loves that. The past 2 years that we've actually really been heavy into Bourbon County Stout, the ryes have been the standout from the lots in a lot of ways. So I'm a little disappointed.
Well, you really love the Bramble rye. That started you on that kick. And then the Bramble last year with the Rittenhouse rye.
The Bramble was fantastic.
Right?
Yeah. That was the best of the lot, I think.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
You really like the double chocolate was good too. But
yes, we'll see what we get. We'll hopefully have them all this year, and we'll certainly review them. And I don't think there'll be it's not going to be bad.
Do you? Well, I actually exceeded my expectations. I read when you were reading the descriptions, and we talked about earlier today.
Yep.
I was not very excited. I'm not going to lie to you. I mean, full transparency. Earl Grey tea bourbon and
you never know. You never know.
I mean, that's why I hope it surprised me because I loved the simplicity of the flavors that mixed with the bourbons 2 years ago so well. We'll see.
You never know. It might be cool to see how tea imposes a flavor on it. Let's see.
No,
we're gonna get it.
But anyway, it's Todd. I think a very successful 2-week run of Hair Bands, my friend.
I know you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
I love it. I loved it.
We'll change up next week for something. We'll come back to Hair Bands in a little bit. Let's leave something to come back to. How about that?
I think that's more than fair.
And hopefully you can join us next week because you're on vacation.
I'm going to find a way. I have a feeling we'll make something work. Don't worry. And I'm planning on packing up the lights and the mic and the whole 9 yards.
Right now, I got the light behind me, the mic stand, everything. So it's not that much. You just need one light. You need one light. That's all you need.
But here's the thing: for the few people left, if you become a platinum member and you can co-host the series, if one of us can ever not make it, the platform is yours.
Just become a regular member. Hey, Beanham, thanks so much, buddy, all the way out there in England. Think about becoming a member. We have a lot of things going on with our membership.
All the way from Sheffield, England, Beanham. I call everyone from England, Sheffield.
There's Dickie, another member. And thank you, Jimmy. We'll see you over at Micah's.
Thank you all. We appreciate it.
I'm hoping you don't work sometime soon so you can come join us and drink some whiskey for us. But thanks,
man.
buddy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we like it when he gets to have a stogie and a little pour of whiskey.
Hoppy Maduro on Instagram is Dickie. Go check him out. Great Instagram channel. So, all right, let's end this. Let's go over to Micah's and end this night and another successful Tuesday live stream. I love it, buddy.
Cheers, Todd. You did a great job, man.
All right, man. Let's sign us out. End music.
And the end is our beginning. It's like the final countdown for Europe.
That's right. We're live again. What's going on, everybody? It's Tuesday.